Hier encore, j'avais 20 ans, je caressais le temps et jouais de la vie comme on joue de l'amour et je vivais la nuit sans compter sur mes jours qui fouillaient dans le temps.
Adiós.
Durante largo tiempo, el abogado del presunto líder del cártel de Matamoros.
But let me go ahead and address the chat, speak to some people, see how y'all doing. What's up, World Class? World Class knows I love him dearly.
If you're happy and you know it, clap hands. If you're happy and you know it, in your face, will really show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Okay. Hey, World Class.
Y'all, I'm weak. The World Class said women are more possessed is what it is. We are not possessed. Okay, maybe a little.
I see you, Mo. What up, TJ? Baby, I got something special for you later, TJ. What's up, World Class? Handsome man. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Boom, the World Class.
You know, and that's the I'm trying to understand, because they say looking for a good dude, they find one to do them dirty. But the moment someone see what you did to that particular dude, try to pick that dude and say, you know what, I'm going to replace the woman who did that and do better. All the solely, they want to go, but no, you can't have him. You cannot. But you say she wasn't a good dude, so what's the problem now? Why does sudden want to sabotage the relationship?
The problem is that she know is what Trey was saying. The problem is that she know you ain't shit because you fucking with her.
You are watching a master at work.
Damn. Yeah.
Well, we might as well end the show on that one there, fellas.
Yeah, Mike drop. Hey, fellas, it was good seeing y'all, man.
Only World Class can do that. Only World Class.
I'm gonna put that on the t-shirt.
Boom, the World Class.
You in trouble now, son.
You know you fucked up, don't you? You know you fucked up.
Now you see now, you done fucked up, you know that, don't you?
I
You know what I'm saying?
I thought.
No, you know what I'm saying? That you done fucked up now, you know that, don't you?
Yeah,
No, you done fucked up, don't you? No, don't you?
You need a woman?
Oh.
Anybody can do that. Y'all hear that? That bitch came out. Let y'all hear that again. That bitch came out of him. I don't like it. I don't like that shit. That shit weird.
True. Your word is true too.
You can't say alone till you need a woman.
Oh.
That bitch came out of him that time.
If my word is true, your word is true too.
You can't say alone till you need a woman.
Oh.
Hey, Brittany. If a nigga made this sound, what would you do? Until you need a woman?
Oh.
What the fuck is that? Can y'all explain to me what that is? I've been wondering since I heard it. It's weird.
True. Your word is true too.
You can't say until you need a woman?
Oh.
Is that masculine? That's masculine? I told you he had the sisterhood. I told y'all that. This nigga's, he's with the sisterhood. Yeah, that shit weird, nigga. Like, Brittany, what that is? Somebody explain.
True. Your word is true too.
You can't say until you need a woman. Timestamp 2 hours 48 minutes. 2 hours 48 minutes. It was about 2 hours 47 minutes since I've been playing. Anybody can do it. Weird.
If my word is true, your word is true too.
You can't say until you need a woman.
Oh.
Anybody can do that. Yeah, slip nigga season. Shut up when you do you greasy the punchline king. I does my thing. I mean, you niggas no good. On law, nigga. And I had an awesome day. Shout out to Hant. Yesterday was just streaming. I was chilling, man. I've been feeling awesome. I'm feeling fantastic. I mean, I need to change my name to Chef Noble. I was cooking the fuck out of them niggas yesterday. That shit was easy. You know, man, niggas was in their little body and their little body parts. A lot of gay stuff happened yesterday. You know, typical homosexuals that exist. Oh no, damn, I fucked that up. I'm over here fucking with shit. Yeah, the link is pinned. This is really for the people that want to smoke, that can get cooked. You know what I'm saying? There'd be a lot of people typing in comments, even with the Tommy Sotomayor shit. They was typing about they debate me with anything, just to let them know they ready for the debate. The this, the that, the fourth, the fifth, and the sixth, and all that, yet nothing. You know what I mean? Like the little side characters and whatnot. But we don't see nothing, bro. Worst that can happen is you get dropped. You be right back where you started. Nah, true. I ain't getting them. I didn't get it. I ain't get the new one. I got you. Yeah, but this is this sort of smoke gets. You know what I'm saying? A little bitch boys. It was some stupid shit that happened yesterday. So a lot of niggas got cooked and smoked. I was doing my best to be tolerant. You know, when I'm in other people's house, I learn how to act. You know what I'm saying? But these effeminate niggas, I didn't cook these niggas so many times, or for so long. They be in their little, they be in their little body. and the one that looked like a carpet frog. This one, I had to cook that shit yesterday. Yeah, man. It was fun. I was on this shit right here. Oh, that side profile crazy. It's on Ham channel yesterday, like, you know what I mean? Just, that shit was bad, bro. That shit was bad. I was trying to let them niggas live, bro, but they force me to destroy them. I'm like, golly, I'm good, G. Letting the conversation go. They just keep trying to catch somebody and people that are just unsuspecting. I'm about to sit there and watch you fucking like what you, come on, bro. That's with the false narratives that y'all got going on. I ain't gonna sit there and watch that. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? False narrative. They wanted to run this game like a nigga had titties because I hurt their feelings, right? So I did this last live, did it again in a Hamp live that he put in the membership, and it was just, I know them feelings was hurt, bro. They wanted to run with it. Their whole thing is, you got it too. You can't say nothing about it. Nah, I ain't got what y'all niggas got. Nah, titty gang. Nah, no. That's a polyester and cotton shirt. That was the biggest one they had when I bought that shit. That fucking shit does not. I don't like the way that shit feels. I want to wear that shit. But yeah, know what I mean? So they was upset about this. To the point, hey, Truth, listen to this. To the point where it was this fat Portuguese faggot nigga that was asking me to take my shirt off. That he would pay me because he said that I had titties, and as you can see, I don't. And when I showed that in the live yesterday, his little feelings got hurt. So he took his shirt off and started asking me to take my shirt off, and he said he would pay me. So that's what happened. Yeah, that happened. And I'm just looking like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So this is a recording for y'all that's coming in. This is the last live. I'm just letting them niggas, you know. They had lives about it. Flora Ugly Ass even had a live about it. Mr. Fantastic, I don't even know what to call that creature. That raggedy shit had a live about it. When the big difference is the fucking chair I was in. That chair I was in, I had to get rid of that shit. That shit was in my back. That's my old chair. But the chair I'm in now, plus I'm just healthy. I'm way healthier now than I was before. Because you find new things to do and you do the new things. Cut this out, add this. Always wrong. Healthy people have to continue to be healthy. What's going on, Alexis from Texas? What's going on, Chocolate Shake? Gorg opted up in the building. Yeah, man. Niggas up. So yeah, man. Niggas got a lot to say. It's a lot of people typing. A lot of y'all not even blocked. You just blocked for me seeing you. You want to hit the link, hit the link. You can get your ass handed to you. But y'all already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Which more than likely was going to happen if somebody else, you know, somebody else will come out. That's on some chill shit. As it should be. I will review it, but Hamp put it in the, what's the name or whatever, which is cool. He put it in the deeper membership, which is cool. Which even if I could see it, you know what I'm saying? You still can't show it if a nigga got membership. So there's a lot going on. Then he got porn bombed the one before then. So that was that. That was a lot going on with that. I ain't never been porn bombed because I'm not having it. If your name don't match and I don't know you, you're not coming up here. It's just not happening. I don't get what you're talking about. You're not porn bombing me. Plus I'm gonna utilize these overlays. Let me see. Yeah, that's actually a background. Utilize these overlays so you can get this work. But yesterday was cool. We had dope conversations. Talking about a number of things. Oh my God, we talked about body count for like fucking 2 hours, bro. I've never in my life seen a bunch of males. Well, Fatty and Ali are faggots. Like, they're not men. So I've never seen that many. I've never seen a male be into another nigga dick. Them two little dickheads, bro. They be into another nigga dick so hard. Like, literally no pause because them niggas is gay. Like, them two are homosexuals, like in real life. Them niggas are really faggots. Like in real life. You niggas really get excited about another nigga dick and what he doing. And it's weird as fuck. It's weird as fuck. The new people that hopped up on the live, they constantly keep trying to catch them into something. It's weird. I had to smoke them niggas yesterday, trying to make himself feel like he better. See what it is with Fatty, because he's not from here. I've said this over and over again. I think he's obsessed with our culture, and he want to feel like he better than the hood niggas that get the pussy that he can't get. So the nigga was trying to convince the younger dude, Chi-Town, that somehow Fatty is better than him because he don't want no relationship with him. He'll do a transaction and leave, trying to put himself on a pedestal, like some type of virtue or something. Like, bitch, what the fuck are you talking about? The fuck do you decide, because you're patting your fat back, patting yourself on your fat ass back, that you're better than him when you wasting the chick charm just like he is? The fuck make you think you better? You think you better because you use the chick like a vending machine or a gas station? Get your dumb ass out of here. Cook this stupid ass with that shit. They didn't want to do the dick discipline shit. Cook the fuck out of that clown ass nigga with that. See, when it's one thing to believe shit just because it's on the internet. It's another thing to believe the fake shit you put on the internet. So you want to run around because Goodbread dickhead and them faggots over there went out of their way to find something on Palmer channel and help you out. That's gonna be grounds for something when them trash ass niggas in their trash ass channel can't even get monetized or stay monetized. It's another whole conversation. Can't keep a bitch. Got ugly chicks if you did have any. Those shits. You think because they say some stupid shit that don't make sense, and you show that clip from, let's just say it was last week. When you fucking challenge me, I'm gonna respond accordingly. Like, I will respond to Flora's live, but that shit was so garbage. I'm just like, God damn. God damn, I get the fuck out of here, bro. It's not even like, it's like if it was classwork, right, for school, it wouldn't be legible. It was just so stupid. But she give me like borderline Down syndrome type of weirdness, autism. So I just like, I don't know. He gets up on the panel yesterday with Ham. This shit's so fucking incoherent. The nigga, Ham asked the shit not to say nothing to the Trinity chick. I'm like, immediately, she's not gonna do it. The bitch immediately does the shit again. Like, I'm just like, that bitch is extremely retarded because you got a dead soul in your womb, bitch. Perfect square, what up? So yeah, man, the link is pinned to the top, man. If you little bitch made niggas want any smoke, your cute little lives don't compare to my rebuttals, bro. You can keep telling your friends whatever you want, but like I said in this live, read them and weep. Read them and... Bro, if I fucking actually tried, y'all niggas would really, like, your feelings would really, really be hurt. Right now, I'm pushing my health and my skill set with respects to health to the limits and back, and I'm having fun. The fucking joint injuries that I healed with my own diet has been crazy. I used to have this click on my fucking shoulder. That shit healed. With my fucking rotator cuff tore that shit healed with my diet alone. Not changing anything, not doing anything, not doing no therapy, not getting no surgery, not going to no hospital. That shit completely healed just with my diet alone. So that shit was amazing. Well, menu, I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to say diet. But that shit yesterday was just, it was ridiculous. This nigga took his shirt off, never showed his fat ass titties. Thank God. Because that'd have been another second porn bomb. But see, that's the character level that I got. I don't want that type of attention. I already look like I do. Even in this ugly ass shirt. Right? That shit's super lime green. Just like the Nickelodeon slime and shit back when we was little. Even with that, bro, if these chicks in this space see them abs, bro, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. So that shirt loose and the one I wore yesterday tight in comparison. And niggas just up. Like it's the same shit. That shit don't work. But, however, thanks for letting me know it hurts your feelings. And thanks for letting me know my rebuttal of actually working on my health worked. Because then there would be no reason for you to say, show me your take your shit off. take your shirt off online as a male is crazy, but that's how you know these niggas are gay. Because what man was gonna say that? What nigga gonna say that, bro? What nigga is gonna ask another nigga to take his shirt off online and then he'll pay him? That's how you know these niggas be paying for the niggas to fuck them. Yeah, that's how you know what them niggas is into. This is how you know these niggas are gay. Yeah, it was a ball, bro. I got so many videos to clip up from the lives. The one with Dr. Nakumbe was dope. But yeah, there's been a lot of fuck shit going on. I seen LTTV still cooking fatty over there. About time he done, I'm gonna start mine back up. Like 2 weeks of videos back to back. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's so much shit. I just definitely hope that JP followed through. Right? I just really hope he followed through on getting that nigga charged and getting that nigga to fuck off YouTube. That's all JP got to do is follow through, and Fatty is going to fuck to jail. Because if you took this man information and bought child porn, I mean, you knew what child porn this whole time. You knew what it was this entire time. That's what that means. And I mean, you've been more than a pedophile this entire time, which is evidence in and of itself, just your response, evidence of guilt. Then he was in LT chat asking what was the website. And that video, I might as well pull it up. Ain't nothing stopping me. Let me pull that shit up. Fuck it. I might as well. Why not? Ain't no real reason why not. They got time, cool. Let me see what you got. Tired of the lies. Let me see. I'm looking. I'm on it now. I'm trying to just find it. I'm scrolling through. Hold up. Well, I guess y'all can look with me. But I don't want to show it out. Y'all like seeing it, right? 1 second. Let me see. Let me drop this. Let me share this screen. Let me find this spot. It was asking, what the fuck is it in this video? Because I know the live got put away. Oh, yeah, it's it. This one with the 2-hour shit. Let me see. It was like from our website, right? Bam. What's this shit? Watch this shit. Watch this shit. B Sammy, what up? Watch this shit, bro. This shit was crazy. Shout out to LTTV. Let me put your link and everything in there. Shit. Let me put your link in here. title and the link is in this. Let me get all that real quick. I'll make it easy. Put it in the description too. Just got pulled it up. And I'm gonna tag it in the description. So I'm looking your stuff up, you know. Courtesy YouTuber stuff. 1 second for our player. Let me put this in here. That's that ready fire aim shit I be telling you about. Let's get it done now. We gotta worry about it doing it later. LTTV. You can see it on. I think y'all probably can see it on the screen. It's pretty weird. Some weird shit, bro. Well, LTV saying this is some nasty business. What's right out of here? All right. Oh no, I didn't add them yet. Hold on, let me. One more thing. Because we just waiting for the fuck shit. That's what we doing. What was this? Are you amused? How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Fantastic. Jacked up, motivated, excited, ready to win.
I hear you. I hear you. Amen. So what? I don't know where to start. What is going on? I walked in on a live yesterday where men was asking other men to take their clothes off.
Yes, ma'am. That's what happened. Well, a male was asking a man to take his clothes off. A male with titties.
And then I be trying to stay in the corner, but then I heard the person was willing to pay. Niggas really out here paying to play.
Absolutely.
It was almost like what the Pretty Woman thing is what it reminded me of.
Yes, he was offering money to see another man's chest. So he's into male strippers apparently.
On a panel full of men.
Panel full of men, yeah.
Jesus, on a panel, and then I saw a comment later said something about the person could take their clothes off on a panel full of with a panel full of men, but they can't go outside and go holler at a chick.
Yeah,
I'm kind of paraphrasing, but that's kind of the gist of it.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Shout out to y'all in the chat and listen. No chaser facts. They think people slow. Okay, people ain't slow. This is why I said y'all gotta up y'all manipulation tactics because it's obvious and it's pathetic. Either way, this is the thing, right? You are willing to compromise yourself, right, at the expense of online validation, which is pathetic as fuck. And I'm to the point where I don't care if none of y'all hear it because I think you motherfuckers is weird. Some of y'all need to be put down. Listen, y'all weird. And then this is the thing, right? People don't have standards. They don't have principles, right? They say they're here for entertainment. And this is where it's all BS, right? Because at the end of the day, to think that you could ask a man that has standards to take off their shirt for some money, you're weird.
Yeah, that's
So yeah. So I think so. The $600 was supposed to entice you. It was supposed to make your box of briefs wet. I don't wait. That's a lot, but I'm just saying. Either way, it was all weird. So y'all was having a muscle off. Is that what it was?
No, I was. He had pulled his arm up.
I saw some of that too.
And you know how when you first get the turkey and take the plastic off?
You know I made turkey last night for people.
And apparently his mama did too with his arms. And so when he pulled it up, it looked like that, but burnt. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh,
but
shit,
you know what's crazy?
I was thankful. I was thankful because I'm like, I don't have
you was in a space of gratitude.
Absolutely.
Amen. But you know what's funny though? I could get my fat ass up there and I could say I love myself. And they'll be like, this big bitch out here promoting obesity. What is going on?
Well, that had came up a few times in the chat.
But that's what I'm saying. So dudes could come out here, take their clothes off, have all their stuff hanging out, but they're not promoting obesity. But I can't even say I love myself.
And then they're gonna talk about the girls. That's weird.
Well, you know, I be in the midst of medical professionals, and a medical professional told me that that was a they know the difference between lean muscle and fat, and they said they was looking at a fat arm. Now I just summed it up, and this is coming from a fat person, so this lets you know that I'm not biased, right? I saw a fat arm, I saw a medium fat arm, and then I saw a lean arm. Now y'all could do what y'all want to do with that information, but I thought they said that the truth is the truth, or however they say it.
But that applies to men. That don't apply to homosexuals. Fatty and Ali are homosexuals, so that
Well, shit.
I wanted to direct you guys' attention to the screen. Shout out to LTTV for this piece
Hey
of
man,
information.
I'm gonna go on mute because I'm smacking.
God.
Still haven't answered my question. Still haven't answered my first question.
No, because you asked me something, right? And you heard him. You heard him as well. So if you still rocking with Fatty, right? Do you still rock
Look at this weird ass question.
with him? After hearing Fatty say he was fucking 12 and 14-year-old girl, do you still rock with Fatty? You heard it too.
Telling yourself without telling on yourself.
Can I speak now?
Look at LTV.
Or you want to play the whole loud and yell?
The nigga asks, how do you buy child porn? What's the website? But you're not a pedophile?
Is this where the entertainment stuff still goes into play? Because I'd be confused.
It probably is for alphabet creatures, and then this also happened.
This is actually what your son should be proud of. Send it to me. I teach him. I'm not his dad, but I can teach him. Send your son to me.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
All of it is.
Excuse me? No, what you just played.
What is?
Play it again, please.
But I can teach him. Send your son to me. Send your son to me.
That's what they be doing on their channel. The trash channels, that's what they be doing. So I guess that means something to them.
Send your son to me.
So this why you have cult leaders coming for you and attacking you because they want to co-sign fuckery like that. Listen, Linda. Listen. Listen. What does that even mean?
How do you buy child porn? What was the website? I'm not making this. It's all everything. None of this. Hold on. That along with this. Y'all hear that? That bitch came out. On to you need a woman. Anybody can do it.
What the fuck is going on here?
Y'all hear that? That bitch came out.
I'm sorry.
Let y'all hear that again. That bitch came out of him. I don't like it. Hey Lana, I don't like that shit. That shit weird.
True. Your word is true too.
On to you need a woman. That bitch came out of him that time.
If my word is true, your word is true too.
On to you need a woman. Hey Brittany, if a nigga make this sound, what would you do? On to you need a woman. What the fuck is that? Y'all? Why would I? Never mind. Why would a creature that makes sounds like that want somebody to send their child to them? Couldn't it be on a pedophile list with you?
Right? Do you still rock with him?
Oh, it's more question.
Bringing up information that we had in the back, right? That I thought we ain't supposed to. So, like a week or two later, we was on these shows, right? From if a man
Thinking I'm gonna start cutting carbs. I need to drop my belly fat. If you want to drop this,
That's actual good
But
explanation.
what does that have to do with this, though?
Exactly my point. That's why I was trying to cut him off because it didn't make a point at all. I understand what he was trying to say.
Being okay with
Like
it.
multiple fucking weird
now we
ass.
got a whole fatty. Chat kids, cocaine.
You want to be that? No, I don't want to. No, because JP stressed me out.
Any way, shape, or form to get somebody to make
Everybody go there and support it, right? Whole time, if I was this bad of a person, why I got 2 videos of Fatty crying like a bitch about Jay Brown.
Look at this nigga's stupidity. He says, "Why are you nervous, JP? You gave me what I wanted. A crime was committed, you say. Child corn was bought. Now we dig. See you in hell, buddy." What does see you in hell mean? What does that mean? True. Listen. See what that is? I've been wondering since I heard it.
What that
weird.
what that mean?
Your word is true too.
What'd you say?
What that YAG mean? What that? Oh, never mind. I got it.
on to you need a woman?
Oh.
Is that masculine? That's masculine? I told you he had the sisterhood. I told y'all that. This nigga's, he's with the sisterhood. Yeah, that shit weird, nigga. Like, Brittany, what that is? It's a lot. Somebody explain.
True. Your word is true too.
On to you need a woman?
Timestamp 2 hours 48 minutes. 2 hours 48 minutes. It was about 2 hours 47 minutes since I've been.
Any anybody can do it.
Weird.
If my word is true, your word is true too.
On to you need a woman?
That shit is weird as fuck, bro. That shit weird every time you hear it.
It's very strange. It's given very strange.
Fucking,
but I was still stuck on sending somebody child to these people.
I'm not his dad, but I can teach you. This is actually what your son should be proud of.
Hey, true. Listen to this. He talking about my son.
This is actually what your son should be proud of.
Claiming for some reason in life that I'm hating on him. Now, true, you've seen me. You've seen how women dealt with me and interacted with me over the past decade. For some reason, this creature thinks I'm jealous of him for any reason. This is what he says about my child. Watch this.
This is actually what your son should be proud of. Send it to me. I teach him. I'm not his dad, but I can teach him. Send your son to me.
Yes.
Actually, leave him over there because I know you put false allegations on people, so I don't want to actually go ahead and...
See, when you look at these, this is impulsive. Like that shit, this shit.
Anybody can do that.
Since I heard it.
On to you need a woman?
He can't hide the real him. So yes, this is this thing here.
Because I know you are going to say,
oh wow, so this is the first time Truth know who this person is.
But I don't, that's problems. He definitely don't want them problems. Yeah, he did. Absolutely.
That's what I'm saying, Truth. I'm still stuck on that other stuff. I mean, I'm gonna just skip over all the weird moaning and stuff. I'm stuck on speaking on people children. See, because this is my thing. See, listen, Linda.
You do it all the time.
Listen, see, this the kind of stuff that be irking me, because if it's about entertainment, you need to be getting to your money, not speaking on people's children. That's the kind of stuff that get your legs beat loose. People are very confused out here, and some people need their faces caved in. I don't listen. Let me go on mute. Hi, good day, panel people.
What's up, True?
What up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, man. Damn. I just be sitting back listening. I don't even be knowing who half these motherfuckers is, man. So that's Fatty. So that's Fatty. Damn.
Put him up.
Not he laughing. I'm going back on mute.
I mean, like for real. On the side note, right? Have you noticed, or is it just me, that I would say 75+% of the quote unquote black sector, whether that include what they consider the black sector, the nature boy sector, everything that got to do with black people on the internet, on YouTube, is the black sector. Fuck what you heard, right?
Mm-hmm.
So am I tripping when I was saying that at least 75% of that black sector is YAG motherfuckers, man, and P-boys?
That's what it seems like. That's the ones they support.
I concur.
Like it's fucking weird because a lot of these people didn't come out of the woodworks until this, the C virus, until after the C virus. You notice that?
I said that. I had a whole video on that.
Yeah, but I thought I was tripping. I thought I was smoking crack or something. It's like, man, I'm getting so tired of this shit, bro. It's like, because you can get caught up in this shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Watching this shit and listening to this shit, and just, sitting back listening to people and different quote unquote content creators, you'll end up finding yourself talking about everybody, quote unquote exposing everybody, right? And that shit is tiresome, man. That's why I've been backing off, man. I just be sitting back listening now for real, because I done been there, done that. And it's like our point is never gonna get across, especially when it's their agenda at the end of the day,
mm-hmm.
to feminize men. You feel what I'm saying?
Keyword agenda.
Mission accomplished.
And do the reverse psychology on the woman, same thing as the man. Especially when y'all got the whole damn plan of y'all already been cloning people any damn way. Now Jay-Z and all these other celebrities I don't know where the fuck they get that shit from. But these motherfuckers cloning people. They don't need us, really. And they want us to stop producing, right? So I don't know. Maybe it's something in the food. They call him fatty, right? He got a fat face. You know what I mean? Maybe it's something in the food.
So it's been like they have really nothing left but to be degenerates. It's this other girl named Flora who looks like Russell Westbrook in the face. This bitch was on her live saying and suggesting that a child getting molested or raped is worse than a child being murdered and killed. It's at the point where people don't understand.
She said a child raped is worse than a child
being killed. And I was talking about child deletions and them killing innocent children in their womb. And
okay.
I
wouldn't technically you also, either way it go, you killing the child. At least the shit, I can't even find a word for it because I can't even say one is worse than the other. I would say they're equal.
Which, even if I gave you that, right? It wouldn't make sense for you to tell me to not talk about the children being murdered.
I agree.
Oh, watch this.
I agree.
Apparently, I want you to listen to this. This is the funniest fucking part. The bitch says that I don't advocate for children.
You don't advocate for children is what she said.
Yeah.
Everybody baffled when they hear that.
Speaking out against the negative things that happen to children, wouldn't that be advocating for them?
Mm-hmm.
Or one?
No. Specifically, the children that's here. That's what she said. Because I was talking about child deletions, and she's probably one of them bitches that kill her child.
Lord have mercy.
You notice I've been seeing a lot of them pop up. I was watching one this morning. It was a European woman, but it doesn't matter. Shit, black women doing it too. Because a lot of black women today is taking on the white women and the white culture's attributes. So is the men too. Don't get it twisted, women. We all equally fucked up. You feel what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted.
Here's the thing: when a child, I get it. So like a baby gets let's get into let's fuck it get into it.
Oh, shit.
I want y'all to, let's be clear. Let's not be haphazard and casual with this. Let's give a gruesome scenario. A baby has been kidnapped, beat, and raped.
Okay.
We're saying all the words. A baby's been kidnapped and raped. Now we're comparing that to a child dying. We're going to specifically keep it to abortions. right? Baby been kidnapped, bruised,
Oh,
beaten,
okay.
and
Hold
raped.
on for a second, because I was just speaking in general. Well, thinking in general, so to speak. So basically, what she was trying to say is that someone sexually touching a child is worse than a woman aborting her own child.
Yeah, yeah.
So it has to do with a
but no. I want you to listen. I want you to listen, because the statement I made, I said I've been beyond the pedal conversations, because I've had these conversations 10 years ago. I've been on when I came into the space talking about these child deletions are fucking out of control and they are the worst thing on earth.
That's a fact. I remember that, because you and I went back and forth about that. Even though I agree. I mean,
yeah. So I said, and I will reiterate, a child being killed is worse than somebody fucking that child. That's a fact. Let's go through the gruesome example. A little girl, little boy gets kidnapped, beat up, thrown in the ditch, raped, and they're recovered, because we're comparing them to somebody that died, right? So they've been rescued. They're alive. They've been obviously physically and mentally traumatized, right? As compared to
opportunity to have that ability to be able to do that. So
exactly. So as compared to because we need to go through this, because I gave it everything. Every horrible thing that can happen to that baby in that situation is horrible, as compared to an abortion, where a baby that hasn't taken a breath on earth, like, because I don't think y'all want to talk about the conversation, because you want y'all want to soften the blow. But what happens in an abortion, adults, is that they stick a tube and bust the sack. Some of them, they poke the damn baby in the chest or in the head. But all of them, what they do after they kill the baby there, they break the baby up into fucking pieces.
Yep.
They break the baby up into pieces. Why are they breaking them up into pieces? So they can fit the vacuum that they're going to shove up the mother and suck the fuck out of the motherfucking womb. Which one is worse? Being broke the fuck up in pieces and you never took a breath?
Okay.
And not being rescued, or the one where you were rescued? Let me see what's worse.
Hold up.
Rescued one?
Now for me, they are not equal. I changed my damn mind. I agree with you. The killing of the baby, you know what I mean? The abortion is absolutely worse. You know what I mean? Because
it's not even close to the same.
The baby that was killed doesn't have a chance. The one that was sexually touched, beaten, thrown in a ditch, and whatever else, who knows, has the ability to be able to recover, although both of them are morally as bad.
Exactly.
One is actually worse.
Exactly.
A child having an opportunity, or a child not even given a chance to have an opportunity.
Exactly. That's it. Like, we have to go through, these people, you have to talk with these stupid ass creatures about shit like that. Like, you don't know what death and murder is. They give the same fucking charges for double homicide or 2 counts of rape. Which one you get more?
Right. Hey Taz. He got the link here for anybody. You say we sound like what you say we sound like? I mean, I ain't got much time. I just had to call in.
Oh no, let us dumbass. No, please hit the link. You smart.
That's what I'm saying.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
He said we sound dumb as fuck.
No, I know. That's because he's illiterate. I got him. I always cook these niggas up with this shit. I said child multiple times, right? I said child multiple times, correct?
Yeah.
Let's do that. Because that's what I'm talking about. That's what happens when you're dumb.
Well, then when you say child, you have to clarify which children are you talking about, because we have adult children out here. You do know that. Taz appears to be one of them to me in the chat. I don't.
Can everybody look at the screen? Everybody see the screen? Everyone can see the screen, right?
Yeah, comment about your titties. See, that's what he said. I'll be in the background. Listen.
All right, homie. Everybody see the screen, correct? It says child. Who is this?
It's Taz.
Okay, so it says watch the screen. It says child, noun, Old English, CILD. The first word is fetus. Isn't that the word you typed in the chat?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what was dumb about the accuracy that I used? What was dumb about that? Where in your world does that make sense?
Right. So here's the thing for me. When you start talking about child, because what I was talking about was dumb was your belief that murdering a child is somehow different.
Different from what?
The fetus part of the conversation is a different part of the conversation. But I disagree with you on that too. But I wasn't calling you dumb for that.
Okay.
I was calling you dumb because you actually believe that it's okay, or not. I'm gonna say that you think that it's okay, but somehow you believe that a person molesting a child is not worse than a child not even being born, not even existing.
Who gives you the authority to tell someone what they believe when they never said what you are assuming that they believe? Just ask him the question, because he never said that, brother. And I ain't got nothing.
You were talking about authority. I mean, I guess I can give.
Hold up for a second.
If you want to ask me a legit question, I can answer.
I just asked you a legit question. You said
so I gave myself the authority, nigga.
I didn't ask you about no authority. See, you don't listen. So you might got a dick stuck.
That's not what you said. You didn't just say that.
Again, I said something specific. I said something specific, and you flipped it to mean what you wanted it to mean, just like you're doing with World. I mean, we can have civil conversations, but don't take
what you said, bro.
You can't listen. You can't listen when we don't have to start all over, because people are entitled to mistakes, right? We don't have to start all over. Only thing I'm saying to you, brother, I don't even know who you are. I don't have any issue with you, right? Only thing I'm doing is using common sense that equates to logic, and I'm not going to tell someone what they believe when they didn't say that. I would ask them a question. I would ask them a question to get the answer I'm asking for, or what I'm thinking they believe. I would ask a person that question. So you're saying this and that. He never said he thinks one is basically not bad. If you compare two things, right? One has to be worse than the other, so to speak, although both of them are worse. But only thing I'm saying to you, brother, I'm not trying to get long drawn.
That is what he said, though, is it not?
Hold up for a second, brother. Only thing I'm done. Hold up for a second. The only thing I'm saying,
you speaking for him, though, bro.
Listen, I'm speaking for me from what I'm saying. There you go, assuming again. Now, if you shut the fuck up, listen, bro, just listen to me. Give me 30 fucking seconds, bro, and you can take the mic, because I don't need it. Stop assuming someone believes something if they didn't specifically state that. I'm not speaking for him. I'm speaking for myself in a common sense, logical manner, right? If you believe that he feels that way, just ask him the question that way and get the answer. Then you don't have to think of what he believes, because you're making up shit. You did that to me, but you can have the floor, brother. You got
already stated it.
I won't shut the fuck up. Go ahead.
Did you not hear him when he said that when Florida did her live stream?
Say that again. Your mic is I can't hear you. You guys come a little bit, brother.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
It's bad. It's really bad.
Get a little closer to the mic, like you probably do niggas' dick.
Shit.
What you say?
Supposed to say pause. Oh, I guess.
Hey, bro, ain't you doing ain't this show about gay ass niggas and shit? Why would you what type of weird shit is that, bro?
Hey man, let's focus on the topic, man, and cut all that.
I mean, it's kind of too late now, bro. Like, you got this gay ass nigga up here offering dick to niggas, bro. Like, what's up?
I'm gay. Okay, cool. I got a
wife. Yeah, bitch.
My nigga. I'll be your gay.
I'm married, bitch ass nigga.
Hey, let's
Why would you offer your motherfucking
dick to me,
gay ass bitch ass nigga?
Let's
focus on the topic, man.
You was wrong coming up here with this bullshit thought process.
God damn, bro. So anyway, bro, like I was saying,
let me know when y'all done.
World class, bro. Did you not say that you and her had a difference in opinion on unaliving versus molesting? Ain't
Absolutely.
that what you said?
Absolutely.
So why didn't you stop this dumb bitch while he was talking to let him know I'm only asking you about what y'all said?
I'm a dumb bitch. I'm more intelligent than you are.
Yes, bro. I'm asking the man about the conversation he had with her. What the fuck your dumb ass talking about?
Hey man, how can we?
You just called me a dumb bitch. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes,
so
bro, I'm gonna call you another one if you can't answer. Man, what the fuck are you even talking about?
Raider, what's up?
You sound stupid, bro.
How can we have a productive conversation
when
people calling names and stuff, man? That's kind of weird. We all men here. We can have a discussion. It's okay.
I agree. Hold on. I agree with the callers. I agree with the callers for apologies to the motherfucker who feel like he ain't man enough
Well,
to
let's
take a motherfucking saying something about
well
it.
let's
Okay,
well
cool. I apologize. You're
let's
right.
start let's start over. Let's start over.
No, we don't have to start all over. Correct our mistakes and let's continue with a productive conversation.
I just feel like we have a disagreement and we need to kind of address each other a little better, man. We are men here. You feel me?
I just said I apologize. Cool, you right,
Yeah.
right? We don't have to start all over because I can't go back and take it back. Only thing I can do is
All right, we good, bro. Move forward, bro. So
and
look.
just refrain
All right, so
from. That's it. It's real simple. What the fuck?
Right. So look. So here's the thing, bro. Here, what I'm contesting is this: a child that's on this earth that has to suffer through that trauma for the rest of their life. I'm trying to figure out how you're comparing that to someone who was never here, someone who never had to deal with trauma.
Yeah, that
how
part.
is that?
Why isn't that comparable? They didn't get a chance and they didn't get an opportunity.
Still a living being?
Hold on. Let me rock. I don't understand how that's not. The child didn't do anything to fail. The child didn't even get to breathe. They're absolutely positively innocent. That part. The other one, in comparison, has an opportunity to do something great and still be what they were born to be. So you may not have a religion, you may not be backed by anything, but to us, those that do, that's a big deal. And when you kill an innocent child that was robbed out of their birthright to breathe, and that is dead, the worst thing that can happen to you is for you to die.
Yep.
Okay. For that innocent child to experience that as a 38-year-old, that ranks a little higher. I don't give a fuck about all the other narratives. An innocent child being killed so the mama can go and put outfits on or fake do a career that she never going to graduate from, or never going to retire from, versus a baby. I'm not done. I didn't interrupt you one time. Compared to a baby that has been violated, there's nothing. I'm not taking anything away from the piece of shit person that will violate said child, or how unjust it is for that child to be robbed of their innocence at the same time and have to go on their life and repair. But I think in this society, we rank feelings entirely too high. And I think we know that baby is going to feel a type of way going through life. We're not being empathetic to the other one that didn't get allowed, never was robbed out of the ability to feel anything ever. And I think so that part. So that's my statement. Go ahead. Your turn. Taz.
And let me go after him, man. I want to respond to
No
this.
problem.
Right?
And then Perfect Square. You got the floor, Taz. If you speak and we can't hear you, I don't know if you're switching mics or something. Okay. Probably trying to switch the mics or something. Let's see if we come back. Go ahead, True.
What was it? I mean, what was the question again, man? This is like ridiculous. It's like we're comparing harm to children, right?
Well, he was in the chat. He was in the chat of the live that I was talking about.
Okay.
So he was in that. I guess he's trying to stand on what he was saying in the chat over there, which I really didn't give a shit.
Basically, I'm getting what he's saying. Basically, is you don't give a fuck. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. This is my thought process. I'm not going to tell him what he believed. My thought process, based on what he said, he is assuming, right, that you don't give a fuck about children being raped, thrown in a ditch, beat the fuck up, whatever. It makes no sense to even throw that thought process out there, is what I'm saying.
It makes sense for me. Stand down.
And you can't interrupt people. You was given 30 seconds for the mic. We was waiting on you, bro. You was to respond to him. I'm after you. Go ahead.
My phone
bad.
dropped.
You just interrupted me. Go ahead. My bad, bro. Something wrong with you, fam. Like, come on.
Go ahead, Taz.
Yeah, I'll give you a reason to say that. I haven't given you one yet. This is weird, bro. Like, niggas be
because you just interrupted me, brother.
Nigga, but like,
you just
stand down, bro.
Hold on,
man. He gave you the mic. He said, "Give you time because you weren't coming in." I said, "Let me be after you."
No problem, bro.
Let him go. Let him get his shit off.
I think the issue.
Go ahead, brother. I'm gonna speak after you. All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Right. So here's the thing. You're speaking about abortions as if they only happen so women can go party or go to the club and shit. Like, given the wide nature of reasons why women have abortions, I don't think you can just throw it around as if sometimes it isn't necessary, or sometimes it isn't something that would be better for her and even the child itself. Not all of these children that are being born into this world are getting the opportunities that you're speaking of. Some of them are born to bad parents and maybe shouldn't even be born. So I'm not lending credence to every child needing to be born to every woman that gets pregnant. I don't feel women are obligated to have a baby by anybody just because she's pregnant. And with that,
can I ask you a question off of that? Can I ask you
that's wild.
Let him finish.
Yeah, well, what's wild is for a bitch ass nigga to sit here and cry about getting interrupted and interrupt me.
Can I just? I just
Ain't
asked
nothing more wild than that. That's when it gets super wild. When a whole ass crybaby ass fuck nigga sit up here and cry about getting interrupted, then he decide to interrupt me.
Taz,
that's where the problem comes in.
That was perfect square. That was perfect square.
It don't matter. It's cool. Go ahead, Taz.
You got the mic, bro.
Go ahead, finish. Because I'm a response.
I just stopped you to ask you. Could I ask you a simple question off something you immediately just said? All you could have said was no, and I would have shut the fuck back up. It was just something simple, bro.
I don't mind engaging. You do, crybaby ass nigga.
You don't mind engaging, but you're on a panel engaging. That doesn't make sense, bro.
I'm not finna cry because you interrupted me, bitch. What's your question?
Where do you?
Hey man, let's cut the name calling out though, man. Let's cut the name calling out.
Bro, just ask your question, fam. I don't. It's like, bro, for real. I don't need all your crying and shit.
Emotional, effeminate me.
Crybaby, my nigga.
Okay, you see any tears? You hear any tears?
Bro, what's up, bro? What's
You're crying about my thought process. You're whining about my thought process based on your words. Who's crying?
What's the question?
Well, it's not more so a question; it's a response because you made a statement.
It doesn't. Just continue.
He said he had a question.
Just continue. You still name calling. You still name calling. Continue the conversation.
Right, because you cut me off after whining about being cut off, bro.
You didn't cut me off the whole time I've been on this damn panel, bro.
I'm ready to field your question, but you didn't really have one. I got you, bro. No problem.
I did have one, but we've been sitting up here for 5 minutes because you want to whine. Just continue, bro. Don't worry about my question. I forgot.
Wait,
so when you say, I guess I'm just trying to understand the main points of what you were saying. You said that women don't do it specifically for what reason again? Because I mean, we're talking about a majority of individuals who are not necessarily moral. So I don't believe they're doing it for noble. Well, I'm gonna need to say noble purpose, but just for a valid reason. A lot of the times, man.
Right. His argument was backed by religion, though, fam.
But
you know that, right?
Here's my other thing. How do we get to this point in the first place? Like I said, it's just like we gotta have dick discipline, man. They gotta have discipline as well. You know, I feel like we also need to choose better partners. Like I said, how do we eventually get to this point? And then now we're considering, oh, I have to abort the baby because of X, Y, and Z. We could just avoid the situation altogether.
See, I agree. I don't believe in abortion, right? And I've never had a child aborted. I've never paid for an abortion, none of that shit. But I also am aware of the situation. If a motherfucker ain't trying to fake raise a child with somebody they ain't gonna be with, I think it's better to not even have the child than raise the child in your dysfunctional one-parent household.
Okay, I can see that, but my thing is, I'm just trying to get to the point of how do we get here to this point? Because if you look on both sides, at times we don't choose the best partners, we don't choose the best situations, and so it's like a lot like we're having fun. It's not like we're trying to work towards nuclear family or something like a normal way of going about doing this. So it's like we have hookup culture and things like that, and babies and situations happen, and it's like we don't know how to even get to this point, to the point where we're trying to consider abortions and things like that. It just choose better partners.
But wait, you don't think that ushers that in? You don't think that's part of the same conversation? Because to me, hookup culture is what's perpetuating abortion culture. It all goes together.
Well, we do.
Hold on. You gotta stop.
We gotta stop.
Wait. Right now.
Let me know when I can interject without.
Okay, I got you.
Participate in the conversation.
I got you, True. I got you, True.
Stop being petty, fam.
My speak is a fucking problem.
Stop being petty, fam. Come on, let's get it in, bro.
Everybody relax.
Let me cook real fast. Let me cook real fast. Taz, in the beginning, the first thing you responded to, from what I said, was me saying, you rebutting what I said. Let me be clear. Was me saying that these chicks is doing it to go out, and then your rebuttal was what? the medical reasons and all these other reasons. Now you're supporting the exact reason why I said what I said, that the hookup culture is supporting the abortion culture. So
No, I
people
don't
let this be
disagree
a
with
lesson.
that statement, though, world
But
class.
that,
I don't
if
disagree with
that's
that statement. But I also said there's wide-ranging various reasons for abortion. If that
Can
was
you
the
give us a
only
couple
reason,
reasons?
I would agree. But that's the only
how many,
reason you gave.
and that's
What
that.
what would be some reasons you would say like will be?
Hold on, real quick.
I already gave
Real
some.
quick. Hold on, real quick. You can right. I'm gonna say this, and then you can go right after me, perfect square.
All right.
Let me know when
It wasn't like I gave a 2-hour monologue, my friend. I gave a statement. I was in the middle of responding to him, giving him a short answer on why I was talking about what I was talking about. That's the first thing, because that is what's perpetuating the abortion culture, is the hookup culture and let's fuck down culture. Let's use sex as when it creates life. Let's use it as a fucking a pleasure tool when it's to create babies. And then when we don't want the consequences for that, we'll kill an innocent child, even though we know what the fuck is going on. So we say, well, yeah, why have fake parents pretend to be parents
That's
and bring
one
an
of
innocent
50
life
points, world class.
instead. Okay, I can't name all 50 in one dissertation,
but I can.
You can't name all 50 in one dissertation. You can't.
Like, bro, I do this
on paper.
Like, I mean, because here's the thing, brother. Scenario you're giving, I agree. But what about when the woman is dealing with medical issues that says she might die if she gives birth?
What about
her?
Accountability?
Is it okay for
when
her
it
to have
comes,
an abortion?
Why put
cool,
yourself in that position?
Let's put it in proper context. The black female has killed 24,117,000
No,
children
let's
since
answer my
1973.
question, bro. We don't know how many of those were medically induced.
That's exactly why I'm bringing up the number. So what percentage of them do you think is up there? 24,117,000. Or the 649 children a day, which is 27 an hour. How many of them you think is medical, would you say?
Well, again, the black woman is most likely to die giving birth, is what I would say.
What that has to do with the abortions?
But why put yourself in that position to begin with? That's
the black woman is most likely to die, so why have it when you can die?
You're most likely to die in a car accident if you go out and get in a car and travel on the road. Why
we talking about pregnancy?
I think the biggest thing missing from this, man, is accountability and discipline. Like, why are we in this position in the first place? And a lot of times,
why be fucking for pleasure?
I believe it's a disingenuous point, because it's like, you know, we put so much emphasis on like the now, but it's like, how do we get to that point? Mm-hmm. How do we get there? You know, and then it's like you can't make it a reason for an abortion in a sense. It's just a lack of responsibility, accountability, and discipline. That's just pretty much what it is.
Agree.
Because are you going to give medical reasons for niggas? Though. Are you going to give medical excuses for niggas not being dead?
Everyone doesn't care about abortion like that, bro. Like, I mean, I know like y'all emotional and shit, and like your heart is in this shit, bro. Like a child that's not here ain't on my mind, fam. I don't understand how you could put energy to a child that was never born.
But that goes back to
hold on.
Like, make me understand.
Are you going to give are you going to give medical excuses for niggas that don't want to be dads? You gonna bring it up?
Where's the comparison?
The comparison is if he has a medical reason why he can't perform those duties to be a dad, you gonna get those excuses as well? You gonna bring those up? Have you ever?
So, well, I'm just trying to make sure we have an accurate comparison. So, what would be his recourse?
Anything, mental illnesses.
No, I didn't say what is his issue. I got you. I hear you.
Okay.
Now I'm asking you, because he wants to unalive the child, what is his recourse in doing so?
He didn't say unalive. He said not be a dad or a father in their life.
Right. So that means the child doesn't. The child won't be born.
Unalive in the child, sir.
I'm talking to him, bro. Please.
I'm on the panel, bro.
Like, this is ridiculous, bro. Like,
no,
do you understand what I'm saying, world class?
You don't have the thought process of
what the fuck is going on, bro?
With an individual that's
these emotional ass niggas, you fucking feminists, bro. Chill out.
Well, hey,
I don't give a fuck about no aborted baby, bitch.
We doing good.
You crybaby ass feminist fuck nigga.
Let's take it back, man.
Did somebody abort your baby, bitch? Is that why you so motherfucking emotional, nigga? Did a woman tear your motherfucking baby out? I'm sorry, fuck, nigga. Don't try to take it out on me, nigga. I ain't the motherfucking one who aborted your baby, bitch.
Let's try and get back on
Better watch who the fuck you talking to, nigga. I'm not gonna keep on being cool with your pussy ass, cause your pussy ass got a baby aborted or some shit. A bitch don't want to have your baby or some shit. Don't think you can turn up on me, nigga. You better check your weak ass self, fuck, nigga.
Hey, Taz, just relax.
What's wrong with this nigga,
Everybody
man?
relax. Everybody relax. Let's get back on topic, man.
Everybody, hold up, brother. Everybody
discussion going.
relax. Hold up. Everybody relax. See, this is the bullshit I be talking about. Because hold up, I apologize to the guy, you know what I mean, for the name calling. Won't happen again. Don't start all over, you fix your mistake. I ain't called him another name yet. Every time I speak, what does this guy do? Let's talk about the real, bro. Quit playing, bro.
Let's take turns. Like I said, everybody get this shit off. You know what I mean?
You asked me a question.
Oh my God, Lord Jesus, you've been talking for an hour, bro.
Yeah, I'll be quiet.
Every time I attempt to interject myself.
Go ahead and whine, fam. I'm on mute, bro.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Every time I get ready to say something, this guy, I still ain't calling him names. He didn't call me every name in the book. Fine. Right?
It's cool. Focus on what you got on the topic, brother.
Be going there, but you can't have these conversations and topics with people who think like this guy thinks.
Well, we having a heated discussion, man. We all have disagreements.
Okay, I'm gonna make a couple. I'm gonna make a couple points, right?
Okay.
Said basically, this shit is backed by religion. Did he or did he not say that?
Mm-hmm.
The abortion shit, right? Did he or did he not say that?
Yeah, from my claim, yeah.
Yeah, he said all this is backed by religion. He said basically,
well,
having abortions is backed by religion, right?
No. Let me make sure I'm clear.
Okay.
My position,
conversation, because I was going to ask him, but every time I speak, he gets in his feelings. But go ahead, World, so you can clear.
My position as to why the child deletions is worse than the child grape is backed by religion, because this baby was robbed out of their birthright.
So he don't believe it's backed by religion. He's saying that
He's saying that I said, yeah.
Okay,
right. Confused.
Right. Why are you talking?
Just wanting to talk so much, but confused in a motherfucker.
Hey, relax.
I'm just listening, though.
Hey, go ahead.
I don't understand something or where somebody coming from. I want to ask what the fuck, bro? Why are you getting in your feelings? Because I'm trying to ask you questions so I can understand your thought process.
What's the question?
Lord Jesus.
Brother, can I interject real quick? I just want to focus on, man, the topic, and let's kind of cut the fat off
on the topic. But if he gonna stay on the panel and keep getting emotional when I want to say something to him,
I get that.
This is amazing.
I get that, but we all got disagreements, and we got to take our time and
fine with the disagreements
and give everybody the opportunity to speak. So let just
what opportunity
gonna go first,
have
go.
I been given to speak? What opportunity have I been given to speak?
I apologize.
I don't even know this man. Some of the shit he's saying, I agree with. But
I'm not preventing you from speaking, bro. Stop referring to me, bro.
Well, look. How about this?
I'm saying in general, my nigga. I didn't say your motherfucking name.
Hey, everybody, we all cool. Let's just start all over. You know what I'm saying? Whoever want to go, then take your time. Whenever you're done, you know, make it.
Go ahead, bro. You got it, man.
Lord Jesus, man.
This is the
point, right? If we're gonna have a civil conversation, right? We as men, we as people, period. Woman, man, whatever the conversation is, right? We should be able to have a conversation, disagree with somebody, and not get mad like this guy right here, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Hold up.
Man, this is crazy, bro.
Well, go ahead, bro. Get your shit up. Go ahead.
Make a point. Why do you keep doing this, bro?
Because if you reference me,
I don't have no problem with you. I'm trying to have a conversation with you.
Hey, go ahead, bro. Hey, everybody gonna be quiet. Go ahead. I just let us know when you get done. And then, like I said,
I'm trying to make a logical point that makes sense, right? And I keep getting interrupted in the midst of that. World has an audience.
Go ahead, brother.
They need to be
able to mute everybody. Go ahead.
They need to be able to sit back and hear everybody's point of view so they can come to their thought process or decision as to what they feel. Right? When we keep going over each other and interrupting and acting like this guy, it's weird. You're not going to keep disrespecting me like that. I ain't even going to disrespect you back on the panel. I got more respect for World than you do, right? I got more respect for men according to how they respect me, right? Only thing I'm saying is this. If you say something and it's not totally clear to me being on the panel should be able to ask you to clarify, so then I could come to a logical, informed conclusion or decision for as whether I agree or not. If we gonna sit up here and argue back and forth because we disagree with each other and name call and you keep doing it, like this conversation is moot with you involved. That's just my opinion. Go ahead. I'm good, bro. The things I'm trying to talk about the topic. You want to keep calling me names every time I want to say something.
So you keep referring to a question that you claimed you wanted to ask. Could you ask it now?
I have many questions, but every time I get ready, it's off the top of the dome, brother. So every time you don't know me, I don't know you. So you just ask me a question, let me answer. When I have a question in the midst of a conversation we're having right now, and we then argue for 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes, I forgot the question. I'm not trying to keep going back to one question. There's many questions I had for you in the midst of you talking. That's what a panel discussion is supposed to be about, right? This is not a debate. So again, I don't have no problem with you. I don't even know who you are. I am going to disagree with some of the things, your feelings, what you believe, what you think, and you're going to do it same thing to me. That's life, bro. Let's have a conversation about the topic and see what make more sense than that doesn't. All this back and forth shit is weird, bro. I don't know you. I don't have a problem with you. I don't ride nobody coattail. I don't none of that shit. Let's have
right. So it seems that you had an issue with what I said in terms of women deleting children and it not being a bad thing.
I did not have an issue. That's exactly my point. I did not have an issue. I disagree with you.
Well,
I'm trying to figure out what the question was. I can disagree with someone without having the issue with.
Well, no. I was just trying to figure out what your question was, but forget it. We good. I'm good. If you don't remember it,
there was no one question, bro. We having you still didn't listen.
Okay, bro.
Panel discussion, right? I'm gonna have
no doubt. But I'm just telling you ideologically where I stand as a reminder of where the conversation went sideways.
But
where it went sideways.
Can you restate the question? Can you restate the question?
I'm done with it. Check this out.
Can you restate the question?
Hold up. You missed.
It don't have to be about me, bro.
Bro, it's not about you. Nothing is about you, me, or anybody else on the panel. It's about
right. So can we deal with my ideological stance on the issue?
I just said I disagree with you. I didn't put a name to what you said.
Well, brother, why do you disagree with him? And just go ahead. Everybody be quiet. Let him get his shit off, and then we'll just try to move this topic
it depends on what he said. He done said quite a few things I disagree with, but I've never been able to interject.
Go ahead. It's all good. We all gonna be quiet. Go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna get to one that I remember right off the top, and let's just leave it at that. It was many, right?
Yes, sir.
And correct me if I'm wrong, right? In regards to what you were attempting to say or what you were meaning by what you said. So, if you don't want to have a child, like for instance, you're saying your belief is that if a woman has a child, we're going back to the abortion situation, right? So you believe, or I'm asking you, I'm not saying this is what you believe. Is what you're saying that you believe that a woman should be able to say, I don't want to have this child. You know, I got pregnant and you know, I want to abort the baby because I'm not ready in my life. I'm going to college or whatever the case may be. It's many different scenarios. As you said, it's more than one reason why women abort children, right?
Right.
Okay, so am I right in what I'm assuming you mean by what you're saying or not?
Okay, so yeah, I mean, I said exactly what I meant. I'll try to say it a different way, though. I mean, no, because
I said it the way that I perceived it. Is that a fair assessment of what you're trying to say?
Somewhat, but like I say, it's nuanced because I'm not saying go out and get abortions.
Okay,
but I do
elaborate.
Understand if someone gets an abortion. I do understand for their particular reason that's okay. I just don't agree with it.
Okay. You don't agree with abortions, but you're up here defending women for having abortions.
Yeah, they can do what they want to do with their bodies.
No, they can do what they want to do with their bodies, but the child's body is not their body.
It's attached to their body.
I can kind of see that. But keep going, man.
I mean, I'm just trying to understand his thought process. That's all. I don't even know the brother.
So go ahead and elaborate, Taz.
Well, yeah, like I say, because I don't think the father should just be X'd out of the situation. I think men need to do a better job of being fathers so we can get a better assessment of how that should be handled. But right now, fathers are distant from that part of the conversation.
And you know that. Let me ask you a question on that, bro.
Hold on, bro. Hold on.
Go ahead. He cool, bro. That shit don't. Go ahead. Let him ask.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so he agrees in some part what we all been saying, right? How men are excluded from being able to be a part of the child's life based on certain women, correct?
If she desires that, yeah. If she wants to, yeah.
And no, if we know women do this, not all women. So is that the point you're referencing, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. So at the end of the day, if basically, and World, you can correct me if I'm wrong, because you were trying to ask him another question earlier that wasn't answered, I don't think. So, unless I misunderstood it, right? So, if a woman is able to have sex with a man, right? They both are equal parents of the child, right? Why does the woman have the right to abort something that doesn't 100% only belong to her?
Because men have yet to make the 100% claim at the conception of the child.
There will never be no 100 on it.
Let me finish, bro. Let me finish. So if you decide to rebut, you'll hear what I'm saying. Make sure you hear me. At the point of conception, she has to deal with the pregnancy. If a man ain't willing to go take a blood test at the moment of conception where the pregnancy starts, it's going to be on her to deal with the pregnancy.
You can't take a blood test at the moment of conception.
I'm not even gonna complain, bro. What'd you say?
Discussion. You can't take a blood test at the moment of conception when they was.
I know.
I stand corrected. My bad. Come on, bro. Like, god damn, man.
Right. So I'm just saying, if a man wants to establish that it's his child while she's pregnant, how does he do that?
He can. That's the point. That's the point I was making. He can't.
Right. So with that, you won't get the same parental rights when the child is birthed.
But if you with a woman, right? Say you with a woman, right? And y'all live together and everything, and y'all having sex every day, right? And then she gets pregnant. Y'all having unprotected sex. What do you mean he doesn't have the right? I'm a little bit lost here.
Can I speak to that?
Go ahead.
I know. For instance, for myself, man, I'm out here in Atlanta, so it's like the Bible Belt and everything. So essentially, like, if the child's born, regardless if y'all not married, they consider the child out of wedlock, and
yeah,
you have to take a right to paternity in order to have the same rights. I mean, equal rights as the mother. If you don't take that test, then essentially she has all rights and everything over the child.
But hold on. But that's the point. We talking about abortion, right? That testing phase cannot take place until after the 9 months of gestation.
Well,
hold up. Because I got a valid point. If she aborts the child 3 weeks in, a month and a half in, how does that? Wouldn't that man be deprived of his ability to be able to have any say so?
Well, I don't disagree here. I don't disagree. I was just kind of giving you like how it is. I know for a fact like how it is down here. But
that's all.
Oh, yep, I agree with you on that though, and that's why I said again at the very beginning of my statement though I said men aren't doing the work. That's the bottom line. We would have to be able to line up when she gets pregnant and say that's my child.
But what about what about the women who won't allow certain men to do that? We know that a lot of different things take place in relationships.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I say that women want the men to be there, and some women don't. Some women fuck you. I'm not ready to get pregnant.
That speaks to the previous point, though,
right?
We gotta be responsible in who we choose as partners and who we decide.
That's my whole point right there. So if a woman
doesn't
have a baby, if a woman doesn't want to get pregnant and have a baby, there's two options: either don't fucking have sex, or make sure you protect yourself so that you don't get pregnant. There's two ways a woman. I'm gonna tell you like this: if you want to be honest in the ass world, brother, I go in on women. First when I came to YouTube, I was defending black women, right? I no longer do that because of the mentality of the majority of black women via social media. I had to realize it's a lot of these on social media, not all of them, right? So at the end of the day, if they have an option to have sex and knowing that there's a possibility that they may become impregnated, but they're not ready, then either don't have sex or make sure you protect yourself in a way. Hell, take the morning after. I mean, take the morning after pill. Nobody knows the baby is there. It doesn't suffice for abortion. You don't even know if you was fucking pregnant. There's many different options for them, but to actually go out here, have sex, get fucking pregnant, and then decide you're going to kill this baby, I have a problem with that. That's all I'm saying.
Well, can I say one thing? Like I said previously, to avoid all of this, we need to have accountability, responsibility, and discipline. Yep. You know what I mean? We don't have to put ourselves in either party. We don't have to put ourselves in a position. Like I said, we choose better partners and actually get a chance to get to know this individual before we lay down with them, and eventually get to this point where now we got to make tough decisions. So, I mean,
what signs can a woman show you that she would get an abortion?
I mean, just her disposition. I mean, how she. I mean, it's kind of, you really can't determine that. I mean, you just, like I said, it's just more so getting to know the person.
Yeah,
like,
that's a hard
you
one.
You got to get to know like how she is, like, because some women have like motherly qualities, or they kind of show you like, okay, yeah, I'm ready to have a baby, but it's like, it's more so, again, the point of even having a baby is to be married. It's not to just be having babies out of, and
right.
It's like,
there's no right, because we hadn't got there yet.
But many women who abort babies already got kids, so she should already have a motherly instinct. You feel what I'm saying?
Well,
I get what World is saying, and he can correct me if I'm wrong, and I agree. We shouldn't argue with each other about what we think that we have no control over. None of us four men on the damn panel have any control over what the fuck a woman does with her body.
You have as much control as you think you got.
No. But if you did have as much control, then you would be able to stop her from having an abortion. But you can't.
But look, check this out. And then it goes to that gray area. It's like, it's technically her body in a sense. I mean, you can say everything you want to say, but ultimately, she's like kind of like the final decider of what happens with that child. I mean, I can make a good case. I can, hey, don't do it, blah blah blah. But at the end of the day,
let me say this, because here's the problem, bro. Like that's what I'm telling you. It's something I deal with. So you can test to see if the baby is yours in the 3rd month, right? Mm-hmm. My question to you is, would you support a measure that says you have to? It's the law, so that when the baby is born, or the fact that abortion can take place, you have determination in it. You have to take a paternity test.
Hold on. Before you go into anything, elaborate. No. Answer this question first, and then get into what you're saying, because he did ask the question. It's a valid question. And my answer to that is yes. Go ahead, True.
Absolutely, I would support it. That was the question, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah, man. That you making sense? Hell yeah, it should be mandatory. I mean,
okay. Perfect square.
Of course, we ain't gonna fucking get that. You know what I mean?
I mean, we could.
But
I'm with it.
We could, so it wasn't fair for me to say we ain't gonna.
You mean like making paternity tests, like law, like a?
No, if a woman becomes pregnant and it's known at the 3 months
instead of waiting. I'm just saying, instead of waiting until it's born, you know from the beginning.
Right.
And you on the hook for child support and everything else.
That goes to accountability and responsibility. Like, are you willing to go ahead and do that? Like, I mean, I can't say for all, but some ain't willing to do that. Like, it just
right.
Look, Lana said most men want to.
But
wait, one second.
Hold up, Taz. I'm gonna lose this thought. And I'm with you on it.
You got it.
So I'm thinking what Taz is saying is like, or do you agree with me or not that like what you just asked us a question about, right? At the 3 month stage where we support that law, right? So if the woman denies that man that right, and says fuck it, should she also lose the right to come after him in the future if he becomes known to be the father for any type of support in regards to the child if he chooses not to be?
I'm with that.
Goes back to accountability. What the other guest was saying.
Perfect square. Me right here. Yep. Go ahead.
All right, my bad. I can't see names on the screen.
Are you good?
No, I didn't put them up. That's on me. I didn't put the names up. That's on me. My bad.
Well, see, the thing would be though,
the screen, I can't see the last person at the bottom, their name. I just see their face.
The bottom line is supposed to be supporting the child, though.
No, I'm asking you, is that what you were saying? Because I'm thinking I'm agreeing with you on that.
Wait, what did you ask me? Say it again.
Yeah, repose the question.
Okay, in regards to you saying, will we support a law that mandate, like if a woman becomes pregnant allegedly by a certain dude. You know, some of these women out here fucking 10 niggas at the same time. But anyway,
Okay.
And he's said to be the father. If the 3 month stays, there should be a DNA test drawn, right?
I believe so. I can agree with that.
Part of the if he's actually the father, therefore anything after that point, even if she chooses to have an abortion, it has to go through both of them mutually or equally. That's what you were asking us, right?
Well, check this out. You kind of alluded to what I said earlier. Like I said,
no, I'm asking you: is that what you meant? What you saying?
Yeah, that's what I was asking. But look,
that's paternity test. You got equal rights.
We never got to the other side of it, though. The
I
other
know
side
I have
of
to
that
understand
is
your point of view first before we can, you know.
Yeah, he answered you, True. No, what's the other side,
right.
Taz?
So the other side of that, though, is when a man says, "I don't want to take that test," then she can have an abortion.
No, and I agree with that too. That's the. I mean, that wasn't even needed by what you said at first, because it did the opposite would happen. I mean, you see what I'm saying? Like
that's the only fix I see for that.
No,
I just don't think men will ever be included in the process without getting out in front of the pregnancy. If you're not dealing with it at pregnancy, it's done by the time the baby is born. It's being born into wedlock, which means it's her child in her custody.
Right. Because like I said again, without the evidence of paternity, pretty much she has all rights to the child. But when you take that paternity, then you have equal rights. You can start delegating and start, have some sort of power. But without that, you don't really have any power. I'm just speaking for myself.
Right. No. I listen, I can testify to a lot of this shit, right? But check this out, though. But then why should a woman be allowed at 3 and 4 years old of a child that she ain't even told this man was the father, be able to take that man in the child support court?
Well, see, that going to something else. You know what I mean? That's a little something separate.
All this shit is intertwined with each other. Can we agree on that?
Yeah, no, I don't disagree with that at all. But I mean, it's certain.
But let me answer that, though. Let me answer him. Because here's the thing. It's supposed to be for the child. So we're looking at it like the mom is taking them to court. But when it comes down to it, it's supposed to be for support of the child. So even if he wasn't around for them first 4 years, let's say, the question is supporting the child, not her taking the child.
I'm gonna combat this one, bro. Wait on this. Wait till you hear this one. I don't know if you're gonna agree with me. Wait till you hear this. You ready?
I mean, naturally, if I'm laying down with
I agree with you.
At some point, I might get a paternity test, man. I'm not just gonna be.
But no, let's deal with what he said. He said it's because at the end of the day, he's right. It's all about the support or the well-being of the child. Support, same thing. Tomato, potato. Right? It's all about the child, right? Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Absolutely. That's the point he's making, right? So why, if Rick Ross have a baby with somebody and they ain't together because he rich, all of a sudden he's ordered to pay $39,000 a month in child support?
Did he establish paternity though? Like we don't know his whole backstory.
No.
That's easy. That's an easy answer, bro. Let me answer you. It's a very easy answer. It's because the child is entitled to his lifestyle.
Yeah, they use the birthright.
Not if the woman aborts the child.
Right. I agree.
You speaking on like family court type of situation when they determine the lifestyle based off the money.
So the law is Title 4D, and there's two sides to it. It's a public side and it's a private side. And it's the government gets I'm sorry, the state gets federal funding, depending on, just like the school do, the volume of it, and the custody is dictated. And this is general around the country.
Welfare food stamp
is dictated by not welfare food stamps, but
the government. Okay, go ahead.
Most states are default joint custody, but when you go to family court, they're going to dictate it by the child support is dictated by the custody, and because the man makes more money, they usually give it to the woman. When child support is enacted, the state is given, I forgot what percentage, but I know 2 years ago, the United States made, I think, 51 billion.
Yeah. We got to set up a show for that child support shit conversation.
And I think the UK did like 38 billion. So the state is eating off of it. So it's like they have a financial interest. But the law itself is, as I told them the other day, I think yesterday, the law itself is Title 4D. That's where that family court is being enacted. So
would you
like,
say, world? So would you say that the majority of issues that us as men, period, more so black men, but men, period, because I, was in child support court. There was white men there too. You know what I mean? There was women. You know what I mean? That basically would, and I'm asking you this question: would you agree? Which means that this is what I mean. And what I'm saying, would you agree that the majority of issues that us as men, period, are having with custody, the amount of child support if we don't have predominant custody or, immediate custody, or I can't think of the term right now.
Custodial.
Would you agree with me with saying it's based on the financial aspect that the state has in regards to this sexual relationship that resulted to a child that they have nothing to do with?
He said they got a financial interest. They make money off of this.
That's okay.
Financial interest, yes.
No, I'm just saying, because if we as people, right? Because this goes deeper than what we are experiencing with each other, woman, man, whatever it may be, right? It goes deeper than that. It's the fact that we as men and women don't understand the concept of being able to keep this incorporated government system out of our sexual business, out of our bedroom.
Private. Right.
It leads back to us allowing them in our bedroom. When a woman goes and signs up for welfare and food stamps, she only gets it for a certain period of time, and she got to turn the father over. This is why you have the Maury Povich shows and the Steve Wilkos with the blood tests and everything else, and she done tested 13 niggas, and neither one of them the daddy. No, I'm just saying. We all at fault. A man can't blame a woman, in my opinion. We can do whatever the fuck we want to do, right? But does it make logical sense for us to blame a woman for holding us from our child, blaming a woman for taking us to child support, blame a woman for this, that, the other, when one night we was drunk and chose to fuck the bitch?
Yeah.
And the child.
That's why I advocate no alcohol.
No. We ain't gotta be drunk. We ain't gotta be drunk. We can be in our sober state. You can be a person that
I got you.
No drug, no drinking. I just use that as an example. Like, I think it's Perfect Square said this shit. Basically, if everything in society that we're dealing with reverts back to accountability.
Right.
Absolutely.
And discipline. You forget the discipline and then having the responsibility afterwards to deal with
in order to be accountable, you have to be disciplined. So I feel you right though.
Discipline would save you from the situation to begin with. You feel me? Like, and then like you got to know who you're dealing with, man. Like at some point in time, like you got to know who you're dealing with. And then if you take it to that point, you're having a child, then it's like, if this person says she ain't like what you thought she was, then it's kind of like your fault at that point.
Man, how old
are
you, brother? How old are you?
I'm 34.
Okay.
Yep. I'm a young boy.
I'm 10 years older than you. But that doesn't mean shit. You probably know shit that I don't know. I ain't trying to throw nothing out there, but it's like this. It's like, no matter what we do in society, at the end of the day, bro, we can't dig. Like, for instance, you said that we need to know who we dealing with, basically who we having sex with.
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. I'm understanding you, right? Come on, bro. This is why I asked you how old you are, man. We in 24, bro. These motherfucking hoes is, man, they more, listen, bro. Niggas can't fuck with these women out here. I'm telling you. And I'm going to tell you why. They the most devious, conniving. They'll play you for X amount of years. Nigga never liked your punk crispy ass because I'm dark as fuck. I'm like burnt back biscuit. But I'm just if the bitch gonna act like she do that. You know what I mean? Like she love you and shit. So we in my own normal.
I don't know what that means, and I don't want you to keep going.
Burnt back, Chris. Burnt back.
What? But let me add the fourth word of the day.
Hold on. Let me finish what I said. So basically, what I'm saying is this, right? When you said that, we have to know who we dealing with, some people be with people for 10, 15 years and just now finding out who they really are, because even if you do the due diligence, on this individual or research or whatever, you really don't know who that person is. Only thing you know is what they're portraying themselves to be to you. You see what I'm saying? So it's like when you say that, it's like, you know, I understand what you're saying and I'm rocking with you, but then at the end of the day, man, the world is made up of nothing but games and lies right now, especially with these damn women.
Well, give me a couple of seconds. Hold on. So
go ahead.
The two other words I add to this equation is discernment. You know, you gotta like that's a better word to kind of encompass what I'm saying, like having discernment with like again who you're dealing with. And like I said, a lot of people, man, that be in relationships, man, they eventually grow to like this person, maybe love this person, and it's like they don't pay attention to certain things that's going on, certain signs, and they don't really realize until it's too late. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta have discernment with who you're dealing with, and you know what I'm saying, and you just gotta look for the signs, like and determine if this is a suitable person in order to take that next important step with. You know, a lot of times, like you say, that scenario, most people just, you know, they, you know, having, you know, not so much risky stuff, they just having sex, and then like, oh, a baby's involved, a baby popped out of this now, like, what are we gonna do? Like, it's why put yourself in that position to begin with?
But you should know if you having sex, you know, it's a possibility you'll have.
That's
so I know that if I drive drunk, it's a possibility I may cause an accident.
But that's a choice, and then with every choice you make, you have to deal with the consequences.
We agreeing with each other. I'm just throwing other narratives out there.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just trying to add a little more context to it.
All right, let me get this super chat out of the way. Go over this analysis. Says enjoying the conversation. Salute.
To the mall.
Appreciate you, bro. They always support.
Hey, y'all.
You know what I mean?
I need everybody to thumb down world damn video. That nigga said, I appreciate you. He said, let me borrow $20 to the mall. Don't pay shit back. Oh man, go ahead though. Now I'm agreeing with you. But I'm just
I mean that was pretty much it. I just wanted to kind of add some context to a lot of what I was saying.
Yes.
I feel like I have a you know a part in anything that I choose to deal with or be in. And it's like if I choose to make a decision, even though I know all the facts, maybe I may not know all the facts, but we all know like what comes out of laying down with a woman. You feel me? You got that possibility of a child being born, and it's like, damn, do I really want to have a child with this woman? Or like, damn, it's like all that stuff, the stuff you should have been thinking about coming to play, and it's like, damn, it's too late now.
All right, let me ask you a question on that. So do you think that before a man, I mean, it's just thought process, right? Do you think that men before they have sex with a woman and women before they have sex with a man say, do I want to be with this person for the rest of my life? Do I want to be tied to this? Hold on. There's multiple parts. Do I want to be tied to this person for the rest of my life? What happens if I lay down with this person and then a child is born and she decides to keep it, but I ain't ready? Don't you think both sides, I'm not saying one or the other, don't you think both sides should actually have this thought process before even having sex with somebody?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, of course. We had no disagreement there, but at the same time,
we're not disagreeing. It's a conversation. Some people listening don't get shit. So, you know, we agreeing with each other, and the brother on the other brother that's here, if he's still here, it's like we have to listen to each other to understand that sometimes we could be saying the same thing, just saying it a different way.
Agreed.
What up?
So we ain't saying the same thing though.
I said in some situations. That's what I said, bro. Again, people don't listen. I said in some.
I'm listening. I'm kind of want
to get back to that point, though. Hold on. But I agree with you.
We never got to the point.
We can get there, bro. It's a panel. Look, I agree with you on a few points, right? So I'm saying we can agree with each other on certain points and say the same, be saying it a different way. That's the only example I was giving, bro. And you came in and like, but we not agreeing with each other. Of course, we're not agreeing with each other on everything. You a man, I'm a man. We in two different scenarios. We in two different situations. Some shit we gonna agree on, certain shit we're not. But if people get a rise out of us disagreeing with each other, they should get that equal rise when we agree with each other. And I've been talking to this brother. You've been sitting back silent, so it wasn't even per se referring to you. But go ahead, brother.
Yeah, right. Because it's not like that. But here's what I'm saying.
Okay, my fault.
I think we got away from the point though, because where the conversation was, where I thought we was going, was the other side of that equation, where I'm trying to figure out how a child that was never born is more relevant than one that's here hurting.
Why would it be an aspect of more?
Right. That was my point. That was exactly my point to the brother, is that in my opinion, he can correct me if I'm wrong. When he came in, he said that you were basically saying one is more important than the other. And I couldn't get an answer out of that.
Yeah. So when Flora brought it up, and you brought it up, it's 100% asinine and undermining of anybody's intelligence to bring that up to any degree imaginable. Me acknowledging something that's happened that you're not talking about is not me automatically saying that it's more. If it's interrupting your preference, that doesn't automatically make it more. The children that are killed, the 24,117,000 since 1973, the 649 a day, the 27 an hour, don't have a voice. Me being 38 years old and a man, hold on, I got this. Me being 38 years old and a man and having people that have died, I will speak up for the dead. Since y'all don't have the balls to do it, I'll do it. So to say something dumb as if
had the balls to speak up for somebody who never existed.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Fooling
Because
yourself,
they had a heartbeat. They had a heartbeat. Just because you're not smart enough to understand that they had a heartbeat and they existed, they didn't exist. They never existed. But you could get the fucking ultrasound and get a recording, a video, a picture of them, and a video of them being alive. That was a dumb statement. So to say that
could they survive right then?
They couldn't survive because they got killed.
Right then, if you pull them out at 4 months and start feeding them out the bottle.
Do you know there are these things? You know these things called cows. That's how they were created, because they're not natural to anywhere on Earth. So they were created in a petri dish. So yes, they exist.
Hey, bro, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you this question, because it's coming across as this, right? You don't care about fetuses, potential babies, like you were one day. I'm saying, bro, because this is how it's coming across. It's like you fuck the child because it never even made it to this earth. I'm asking you a question. I'm not saying this is what you're saying. I'm not putting words in your mouth, brother. I'm just trying to see how.
Freeze it up.
Right. So here's the thing, bro. Like, I don't think that the argument that's being made about a fetus is equal to an argument being made about a child that's here. It's like you're arguing for something that not only do you have no control over, but it's literally not here.
But it's not here based on someone's. But it's not.
Hold on, True. Okay, cool.
Real quick. But it's not here because someone chose to not allow it the ability to be here. Go ahead.
Right.
Got you. Go ahead, Ted. Exactly. I got a rebuttal for that. Go ahead.
And again, that goes into those reasons of why, which vary. Some might be good reasons. If the woman ain't gonna take care of the child, no way. Why in the hell should she give birth to it?
I got a question.
Yeah. So, but hold on. The foundation of everybody breathing air is the thing that you're saying doesn't matter. Yet you'll be the same person that comes up on these different panels saying that these niggas shouldn't be crying about not having custody because you ain't filed paperwork. The paperwork should have been filed previous before the crying or complaining. Yes.
Absolutely.
So the things that makes you possible, the thing that gives you an ability to breathe air right now is the same fetuses you're dismissing. It's self-defeating. It doesn't make an inch of sense.
Yeah, I'm not a fetus, bro. What are you talking
about?
Yeah,
you are.
You once was though.
You are nothing outside of being a fetus. It made you possible.
I once was a lot of things,
bro.
But here's the thing. Come on, it had to start with.
It's like getting to fall without spring.
All of that started with me being born.
All of that started from
before you were born.
Taz, come on, man.
Right. And so my life started when I was born, not when I was a fetus.
That's not how life works. I'm sorry. I don't know how old you are, but at 38, I'll school you on how life works. You had a heartbeat before your mom pushed you out her hind parts.
Yeah,
that's how that works.
Just a heartbeat. That's
not only that, kiddo. You have always been alive. I didn't say
a heartbeat, fam. I said a life.
Okay, that's the. So how many?
You're considered a life once you appear inside your mother's womb, like he said earlier with the ultrasound.
According to who?
With the ultrasound, you can see the baby's there. This may not be like a full grown, but it has
this
its
is
developmental
sad.
stages. But either way, it's still there.
It is. I agree.
According to the creator of the universe, that's why he made woman and man, not Adam and Steve, or
Bro,
Adam.
who's the creator of the universe, bro?
I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I swear to God, I don't subscribe to no religious shit.
Please don't pull out no Bible.
A religious man is held to be civil et mortuus. The word civil et mortuus means civilly dead. I don't subscribe to no religion. Okay.
Well, the books even tell you like the proper way to go about getting to this stage of having a child. You know, a lot of us skip those steps or just don't even implement them into at all. And that's why, like I said, like, we get in the positions that we in. You know, we suffer the way we suffer because we don't listen to divine instructions that was put here for us to live a certain type of way.
Right, but a book doesn't. I'm intelligent enough to know that a book. I don't have to read a book.
Sorry for cutting you off, but do the Bible say abortion? Anything about abortion in the Bible? Because I'm not.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. In the sense of thou shalt not kill.
It talks about
in the sense of the.
Yeah, it also.
You asked
no. It
so
also.
In the sense of thou shalt not kill is a verse in the Bible. It's one of the 10 Commandments. If a woman aborts a child, she's killing the child. Period.
Oh, I'm sorry, brother. You know what? I'm apologize. I'm agree with you on that, man. I'm agree with you on that, man.
She would have to be a Christian for that to apply to her.
That's not true.
Or
she wouldn't have to be a Christian based on the fact that
let's take it out of religion.
religions are tied and intertwined with each other. But go ahead.
What does this say about taking a life? That's still considered a life, regardless of whatever stage it may be in. That's still a life that you're taking. And the Bible has different verses about taking a life. You feel what I'm saying? So it ain't gotta just necessarily be about religion or just even just on the common sense. Like, do you feel like you're comfortable with taking a life?
You're going to hell world for this conversation.
Hell yeah, I'm comfortable.
Somebody got to do it.
You're not.
I ain't going with.
As soon as the man's sperm reaches the egg, it's in the growing stage. If a 5 or 6 year old would die, they would stop the growing phase. Whether it's in the womb, whether you're in the womb or out the womb, you're still in a growing phase. So when a woman have a fetus in a womb, it's still alive. It's still alive. Like WordPress is talking about, they still got a heartbeat.
Right.
Exactly. It's still life.
But it's still life though. It's regardless of that heartbeat or not. You can visit. You can see it.
No, it's still life. It's still life.
Atoms are alive. It's just psychotic. It doesn't make sense.
Hell, the air is alive. World, the air is alive. The air is alive.
That's a fact.
How we live, right? So it's like I don't know, man. Bro is entitled to his opinion, right?
He is.
Bro is entitled to his thought processes, but it's people like him, people like me, people like us 4 brothers on the panel that can have a difference or a variance of opinions that causes situations where we end up having dialogues like this, because this is one of the best things about the internet that a lot of people on the internet who call themselves content creators don't realize, right? The ability for us to be able to do this right now gives us the ability to be able to throw our thought process out here and have conversations with people who may disagree with our point, and maybe sometimes we can tweak each other's thought process or opinion, or get to what we think is more logical or is more beneficial for the greater of the whole, right? That's what these conversations is about.
See, I think a lot of this hurts men, though, from the position y'all come from.
Hold on, say that again. Say that again,
I think it hurts men because this is why women are able to dangle babies and shit over niggas' heads and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're not going to marry her, you should almost want her to get an abortion.
If you're not going to marry her, you should not have sex with her.
Taz, are you up here trolling Taz?
He probably.
Yeah, I think
so. I think you are, Taz. Taz, I've been knowing you for some years. You have a very chaotic nature about you, man. Are you up here trolling Taz?
Chaotic nature.
Man.
Wow. No,
you talking about a woman? You talking about a woman should abort her baby if she's not married to the father?
Bro, listen. I'm
you
telling
said it ain't like
that you didn't hear me. If the man don't even want to be a father, if he don't want to be with that woman, if you ain't trying to marry her, it might be in your best interest, young man, to her and not have that baby.
Stop. And the only way you cannot have that baby is to not stick your dick in her.
Facts. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
Man. That's all I'm
every
saying.
time I don't know why they don't
I
say
don't
that.
disagree with
all
that,
I'm saying.
So on
But
Taz's
Sam,
point,
I'm not the
on
dick police,
Taz,
bro.
Taz, brother, on your stance,
To the
if
abortion
you're not
clinic
trying to
police?
marry the bitch, don't fuck the bitch. That solves everything. Fact or
Yeah,
no?
I mean, again, I carry that position as well.
Agree.
But once
I
we
ain't say
cross that
I'm not in
bridge,
your life. I asked you a simple question. If
huh?
you're not trying to marry the woman, don't stick your dick in her. Would you agree or disagree?
Absolutely. Yeah.
But you gotta think a lot of times when these things happen, man ain't even think about that shit. Like, and you gotta think about the scenario in which they meet this woman.
Bro,
like, you know what I'm saying?
I was going that task. Only fuck women you trying to have sex, you trying to marry.
No, I agree with you. I
But
agree.
you're
I mean,
only legal. But
Taz.
see, here's the thing, though.
I'm getting at him real quick.
Marriage, but here's the thing: marriage is your only legal recourse to having the child, though.
What's
Once
really
she gives
are you
birth to
religious,
it,
bro?
huh?
Do you subscribe to some type of religion or spiritual? I'm just asking.
No.
Okay.
Nah, man.
Absolutely not.
Okay. So then, no sense in me proceeding because I'm like, I was going to ask you then what? Okay, since you're not, I can still ask this question. Since you're not subscribed to a form of religion that actually speaks of marriage and all this other shit, right? What is your definition of marriage and who has control over marriage?
Individuals that are married have control over marriage, and
No, they don't, because
coming
you have
together
to go to the court clerk of the state in the county to get a license, and a license is being granted permission to do something which otherwise will be considered illegal. That's illegal.
Yeah, that's a legal marriage. I mean,
So
it's
all bullshit.
Some people, no, it's not bullshit. Some people do it the other way, but that the legal way gives you the ability to deal with your child from a 50-50 position.
The legal way allows you to allow them into your fucking life in your bedroom. That's what the legal way does.
Okay. Well, see, and so again, this is why men get bad advice, because hold on, bro. I just want you to hear me.
My bad.
I want to make sure you hear me, bro.
We doing good.
You are inviting them into your bedroom when you don't marry her. That's
no,
when
you are inviting her
she has your child.
Let him finish.
When she has your child, and you have to pay child support because you did not go to court with her for custody. You went for paternity, right? You have to establish paternity first. Well, you don't have to establish paternity if this your fucking wife, bro. You got to know the loopholes.
But you don't have to establish anything in the corporate judicial system. You've been trained and programmed to believe you do. That's
why niggas ain't got their kids. they trained and programmed to listen to motherfuckers like this.
Hold on, brother. It's many reasons that niggas ain't got their kids. That's one of them. I agree with you.
I would say your reasoning is the primary reason.
That's
the primary reason.
And what would that be, brother?
Issues with the system. You have an issue with the system.
It is. Because the system is what destroys the family. You don't have to agree. I'm asking you, do you or don't you? The system is what destroys family.
Yeah, I debunked all of that. I'm the one who created the argument.
Okay,
that's me. I'm the one who debunked this. The black family got destroyed, and the Moynihan report, that was me, fam. 5 years ago.
Family period. Ain't we talking? Listen, bro.
The government can't destroy your family. Can't nobody destroy your family but you.
Right.
Most of the niggas
hold on. No, I agree with you. Hold on.
Argument applies to somebody that even got a family to fucking destroy.
Hold on for a second, bro. I agree with you. Now say that again. Say that first part again.
I said that most of the time.
Bro, stop trying to.
Go ahead. No. Go ahead.
I'm not into it with you, bro. I'm trying to.
No, that was me. That was me. Go ahead, Taz.
Go to 2.2. Go ahead, Taz. My bad, Taz. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was just saying most of the time in those situations, because again, I just don't want to get too far away from the point. We going
just say what
down
you said.
Another rabbit hole, bro. We're gonna go down another rabbit hole, bro.
No. But you the one brought it up, bro. Come on, bro. This is good conversation, bro.
Right, but to get back to the point about, because I don't understand, because I just want to deal with world. Because
how did you bring it up if I can't address it, Taz? Come on, Taz, bro. Come on, bro.
Well, no. Hold on. True. Let me and him have this conversation because he was on floor live and was in the chat supporting the shit you were saying. So let's go.
Cause like I say, for me, cause like you said, okay, so you're not saying better or worse, right? That's where we left off, right? You're not saying it's better or worse.
No, the shit is, why am I saying it's more or anything? I'm bringing up the fact that it happens as a rebuttal to them saying we don't want to be fathers when y'all have killed 24 million children. When we don't want to be fathers, the child is breathing. When y'all don't want to be mothers, the child is dead. That's why I'm bringing this shit up. And you want to continue to qualify them. These men are evil demons when you're killing innocent children. 649 a day. That's why the conversation is being brought up. Because it actually started on JP channel when me and Logic was having a conversation. I think you came up here that day. And me and Logic was having the conversation. And he was talking about the bed.
So I'm trying to understand. So it wasn't a comparison.
No, it wasn't. What Flora brought up was a deflection, and from her deflection, from me talking about child deletion, she started talking about other children, getting to children that were here. So from her deflection, that comparison came about by her, and I qualified it as to why it's important for me to talk about children being deleted, and she was trying to dismiss it. This is in a live that I did that she reviewed. So her deflection
I actually didn't hear the full context of y'all shit. So that's why I'm asking. You know what I'm saying? Because again, I'm not necessarily clear. So I didn't know if you were making the comparison and the conversation started there, or were y'all in conversation and then the comparison was made. I didn't know where it came from.
Yeah. So we had hold on, Dante. Hold on, but you got if you don't.
I want to ask you a question.
Hold on, Dante, hold on. The conversation started on JP channel, and then when I went live the other day, the floor came up, and then we continued the conversation. She was deflecting, talking about children that were here already and alive, for me talking about children that are deleted, and try to say that for some reason I'm tripping. I don't care about children, because she never heard me say anything about abortions. Yet she said I didn't advocate for children. Yet you can go on my channel and see that. Yet you can go on multiple people's channels when I'm talking about children being fucked up and nobody talking about it. So that's where the conversation came. So when I also mentioned, yes, I am going to prioritize, because I operate in order, as I always say, children being killed. Death is worse than rape. Death is worse than assault. Death is worse than emotional, et cetera, et cetera. Or we have to stop saying time is the number one asset, because when those other three things, you have a tomorrow. When you die, you don't have no tomorrow.
Facts. And we have to
that's what I'm saying. That's what I disagree with. That's the part of it I disagree with. But if you're not making a comparison, there's really nothing to debate. Because you know what I'm saying? I understand why you're saying that.
I am my thing. I'm not even comparing. I am just saying.
Right, I know. I hear you. That's what I'm clarifying now, bro. Because even when you started, I didn't understand. Initially, it sounded like you were weighing the two. And maybe if I'd have sat back and listened, I would have seen that wasn't where you was going. But hell, it sounded like you was going to have a goddamn presentation weighing the two out and saying this is better,
I know.
I
literally went through, because she brought it up, and she's saying that we shouldn't talk about the children at all. I'm like, why shouldn't we talk about the children that are killed at all? I'm like, okay, cool. I'll give you your full example of a baby being kidnapped, killed, beat, left in the street. They get rescued, raped. They get rescued, versus an abortion where the sac is bust. They stick tubes up the mom's canal, break the fucking baby up. Why are they breaking the baby up? To be able to suck the fucking baby with a vacuum cleaner. Since everybody is narrative based in their mentality, let's put both of the narratives and see which one is worse. If we're doing that, see, I'm the type of person, if you challenge me with something, you want to go there, I'll go there with you. I don't have a problem going down the deal, but I talk about children that are here. And Lana was in the chat. She said the same thing. I talk about and advocate for protection, all children, even preteens, even up to 18. I think they all need to be protected. The ones coming and going.
I agree.
I don't differentiate. I just think it's particularly evil to kill an innocent baby that hasn't took a breath.
Right. So it was more so an abortion conversation, not a comparison. I got you.
Absolutely
no
not.
problem.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
You.
Yeah, it's disgusting to think of putting your fucking hands on a child. And everybody knows I've been talking about these pedos for years. At this point.
But we done had that conversation before, so I know you wasn't necessarily throwing that, you know what I'm saying, throwing that to the side. But like I said, I
course
just
not.
didn't know the origins of it. Because again, niggas say weird shit on here, bro. I've been on here for some years. So you know what I'm saying? Again, I just got to see where niggas coming from. So I do understand when it's a conversation being held, and you know what I'm saying, that's being said to rebut something else or to refute something else or to challenge a deflection. It can go many different ways inside a conversation. But you weren't leading with that. And that was kind of what I was checking. That's what I was checking
I was just picking out that in particular. There's also multiple, and I'm a type of person, I advocate for all of that, for having doulas, for natural births. I just don't be talking about it that much because that obviously I'm a man. The things that women need to be supported by, like all the stuff that I actually did with my son mother, the shea butter rubbing down her stomach, all of that shit. Back rubs, the getting her the higher quality of food, making sure she has more iron now than she had prior to that. I talk about the entirety of it. Speaking to your child through the womb. These are things I've done.
Yeah, we didn't have that conversation. That actually, me and you had to team up one time on some shit. So yeah, I was saying I remember.
Yeah. So yeah, it's two and three with me when it comes to children. That's just a green light. They get everything from me. They get the best I got. So it's insulting for somebody to say that just to deflect and to make themselves feel better because of the guilt that they got. I'm not the person to take kindly to that. So yeah, but I'm ready for the conversation with anybody about any of it. Because that's the place where I think all the solutions are going to come. Even when we were talking earlier about family court, I think that should be the main motivation to, I guess, because of where I come from and what I've seen in my life, for me to see pure evil, I have a natural inclination to preserve innocence now. And I think they should be preserved literally at all costs. And I really mean that.
I agree.
Their opportunities, their souls, they should be preserved. All of them.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
From conception to 18, and until we agreed to a higher number or a different number. I think they need to be
that's what I
protected.
said. I needed to know, bro, because I wasn't. I was kind of surprised at that. And like I said, when you started off, even I'm like, damn, bro, he really said that. But I can understand if it's inside a conversation. So I got you.
Yeah,
bro.
I'm just rebutting her. So yeah, I definitely appreciate you coming up. Yeah, I appreciate you coming up. I'm not. This is good. See, we can get out of control, like we did. Even me and you have done on other channels. And I'm just here to help people get smarter and think at a higher level and be challenged. You can only get smarter by playing a smarter opponent. And when you see people present their information and how much care and attentiveness that they put in their position, that's what helps you get better. And that's what helps you get smarter. I think the real goal before we get to the solutions is people have to increase their intelligence intentionally. And you have to hear certain perspectives that challenge your perspective and make you go, you know what, fuck, I ain't think about that shit. I've had that a lot of times from unsuspecting people in this space. Like, damn, you know what? I've learned from little podcasts. Not saying eye to eye with him, but I've admitted that I learned from him. I've learned from JP.
In there. He'll take you down the rabbit hole like a motherfucker. How you thinking? Like, damn, what?
Mm-hmm. This guy that's loud on my panel, True Freeman. I don't learn so much stuff from him. It don't make no sense.
Truth Freeman. That's who that is.
Yeah.
Hey,
bro, you mean the same True Freeman that was in it? Was into it when Tommy Sotomayor.
Absolutely, that's who that is.
Yeah, I heard your name before, bro. I wouldn't. Yeah, I don't know who he is, but I heard your name before. So yeah, I ain't got no issues with you, bro. Like some of the shit I heard you was going at niggas for, I kind of respect it. So I don't carry no issues like that, bro. We good.
Yeah, that's my guy.
Hey man, I like this, man.
Yeah, it's just these are important topics, and it's gonna get passionate. People got to be prepared to stand on shit and present evidence. Like Perfect Square. Where we come from. Our culture is about research. You know what I'm saying? Research and presenting information. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we stand on, bro. I just think the key is just increasing your intelligence, and that will increase your confidence for people to take shots. You know what I'm saying? And really do that. I think we got to invent and innovate our way out of this. And we're gonna have to listen to. And that's what I was talking to you about complaints before. People are gonna have to complain, man. We're just getting the internet. We just really getting this thing rock. Not just getting the internet, but we just really getting this thing rocking to where we can get our shit out. That's why I don't like the manosphere, but I know dudes need a vent. So you can hear yourself.
Yeah, I agree with you. But we need to still use this internet as more of an informative tool. We should use it as more of an informative tool than just the shit we see now.
But Dante, and I'm gonna let you get talk, Dante, because I know I told you stop. Like I cut you off like fucking 20 minutes ago. We come from those spaces though. I come from those spaces where research is and that is the foundation, and people don't be that. But we can do it here because it's cool. Like research is cool to find out what you can do. That shit dope as shit when you really be like, oh, I got all these options. And I don't know what fun topic is gonna inspire people to research, but for me it was financial literacy. Well, my mentor made me to read books, not really made me, but convinced me to read books on financial literacy. That shit changed my life because I'm like, shit, I can apply this to my own character. And that's what inspired me. But if it can be about an abortion conversation, if it can be about a court conversation, if it can be about, even if it was the Kevin Samuels shit with the cologne, whatever the fuck, man, to give these dudes an opportunity to be like, you know what, I'm worth the research. I want these dudes to buy into them. So I don't need the super chat. I don't need the cash app. I want you to buy into you. I want your son to see you buy into you and invest into y'all. That's what I care about. My mentor told me the best investment is you. And that's what I want to see. If I got to be the bad guy to do that, I'll be the bad guy. I'll be the sicarius. So go ahead, Dante. I appreciate you coming up.
Oh yeah. It would be very self-centered and lack of empathy my way if I say, you know, it's not my position to judge who should be on this earth and who should not. You know, yeah, because it's like me saying, oh, I made it out of the burning building. You know, I'm okay as long as I made it out of the burning building. Fuck everybody else. You know, that's just how some of these abortion conversations be. No, it's that you're not put on this earth to judge who should be born and who should not be born. You know, that's all I wanted to just express. Oh, and one more thing. This these quote these stats or what have you, this data about how many women had abortions over the years or whatever. Having, you know, the millions of children being aborted by Black women. I don't know. I have mixed emotions about that because how can we speak for all these black children that's in our existence right now? I'm talking about millions of children in our existence right now being born. If Black women had been having all these abortions over the past 40 to 50 years, you know, something logically ain't wearing out to me right now.
I am one that amongst a lot of people that think that the number of our people is being we're being lied to about how many people, how much of us there really is. So I think the number is probably north of 200 million.
200 million is still a lot because
that's a lot.
How can we speak for all these road wrecks that's causing mayhem all through the community? It's like something because you know, the most lucrative business that's in the system right now is child support. If women was having all these abortions, trust me, the child support system would be in a very low percentage right now. So, you know, that's why I'm trying to figure out something ain't weighing logically. It just ain't weighing out on the scales for me right now. You know,
I think
if women was having all these abortions, we wouldn't have so many men complaining about child support or what have you. You know,
it makes me
correlate the two though. It's kind of hard.
Yeah, it's hard. It's going to be hard to correlate that and back any of that up. But I think there's tremendous. It's way more sex going on than what people are admitting, because those freaky leaks and those cheating people, you know, man, they're not going to report it. And you know, it's I don't know if you cross compare that with Plan Bs and I don't know how you correlate it. It's that's a perfect way to say that, perfect square, because there's no way to quantify it. But
I mean, because
the reason I say
either they having them or they not, because I'm telling you, it is so. Just I'm gonna say for example, down there, if I don't know y'all know about it, but down there in Miami, they having a problem with Black folks going down there for spring breaks, the kids. I mean, when they go down there in the thousands and hundreds, just taking over that whole little city there. I'm like, well, damn, look at all these motherfucking little rugrats causing all this mayhem. But again, Black women supposed to have all these abortions, millions and millions of abortions every year. I'm like, how can we count for all these little motherfuckers? And if black women supposed to be having all these goddamn abortions every year?
Yeah, I genuinely think that there are way more people than we think it is, especially our people. But the other thing is this, Dante. The CDC, right? Center for Disease Control, the stats and information that they put out, this U.S. government puts their name to it. They use them and they support them, right? So there's a level of accountability with respect to that information as distinguished from some of these other private stats. So I'm not saying that I'm trusting them, but you would have to rebut the United States hooking their wagon to the CDC's research. There's a level of accountability.
We damn near taking over the population in America. So that's why I have very mixed emotions about you know, I second that emotion on the percentage of abortions been made by black women over the years. You know, because
yeah. So the numbers, I'm gonna try to find it. I gotta look through my what's the name. I'm gonna give you the exact number where I got my number from. I gotta look through my lives because I got it as a thumbnail on one of my lives. The number is like 66 million total abortions from all women in since 1973, and black women make up 38% of that number, which is the highest. And the number was, I'm gonna just do the number right, the math right here. Okay, times 0.38, and actually that's 25,080,000 of over 66 million.
Whether the percentage is high or low, black women are still having these babies, and they're having them by a high rate. Black women are still having babies. You know, don't let all this little internet bullshit people be spreading on the internet or what have you. Black women are still having these babies.
I have another primary reason. So I don't know, you have two primaries, but I have spiritually, this is my primary reason spiritually that I mentioned the abortions, is because this is something I discovered. It was a lady that wrote a book before I just like perceived it on my own. Is that's this thing called an anti-Mary. See, one of the things, right? I've explained this in this live where you can see this thumbnail, whatever. One of the things that happened is they knew Jesus was coming, right? Whether you believe the story or not, because people are like, I'm not religious. It doesn't fucking matter if you're religious or not. These other motherfuckers are religious, and they believe in Jesus in the opposite direction. They believe in the devil. So if you was the devil in that side, that Satanist side, you knew Jesus was coming, and he came, and killed everybody, and did everything that you were worried about. Y'all killed him, and then it got worse. What would you do if you were there 2,000 years ago? What would you do? What would your mindset be? What I was able to figure out is they figured out in that situation where they knew. Now, one of the things people don't seem to know about that story about Nazareth is it was a king that was killing all the potential messiahs that was going to come. So they was killing babies to prevent. That's one of the things somebody asks is, what does the Bible say about abortions and shit like that and child killings? That's one of the things that was there. They was trying to prevent him to come, and they killed him. He was killing as many babies, and Jesus still came. So if you're them, what would you do? Would you quit? Of course not. You're gonna quit because you're fucking Satanists. What they figured out is, I got to get Mary to kill Jesus. And Jesus's people were what? They were oppressed, like our people. And that's literally what they've got them to do. See, I understand the other side of the game. It may not mean nothing to y'all, but I know what type of game they're playing.
I hear what you're putting down, brother.
You see what I'm saying? I
hear what you're putting down.
It's not even about what people pick. It's about, I know what game that these motherfuckers are playing on the other side. These abortions mean a lot to these horrible people who we don't know the names of. And I promise you, I'm going to reiterate, it is not the Rothschilds. It is not it's none of these people that you know. These people that are really running the world, you don't know their names because they don't have them. They don't have names. They have titles. And that's the game that they're running. That shit means everything to them, because when you kill innocents, they are using and siphoning that shit. Think I'm lying? Do the research. Your Coca-Cola is flavored by what? By abortion. They're using that shit and been using it for a long time. These child deletions mean a lot to these people. Like people be
And
talking about how much.
I think that's why this Roe v. Wade thing came about.
Yes.
Because you know the white folks know they not producing in a high rate like the rest of these other people
Yes.
like Hispanics and blacks,
Absolutely.
what have you. They know that. You know, that's why I'm like, you know, some of these stats could be exaggerated. You know, because like I said, we still populate. Black women are having these babies.
Build a
You know,
bird,
they you know what I'm saying, we because like I said, we damn near gonna be shit. The majority of the population before my black ass depart from this earth, I think we're gonna be damn near majority of the population.
Well, yeah, man. Not too long from now. But now that people keep fucking, we keep killing all our damn army. It gotta stop. And then it's like, what are we gonna do if all these babies are born? First of all, y'all should be fucking like you fucking because you got too much shit you need to be doing in your life. Then fucking.
Facts. Facts.
Like, you need to get your health together. There's so many things. I just wanted to do the best I can and inspire people to get back to inventions and innovation and just pushing the envelope. Ever since I came to this space, I had this little flashy border around. I'm always doing the best I can to give people an idea to push it. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen people do shit with their OBS. I'm always trying to do the best I can to get people to think from an abstract way. So many different shit you can do, right? So many different things you can do, but you got to find a way to be unique, to spark interest in thinking at a higher level and being creative, man. And it's dope when you see somebody get inspired and you see people developing. So that's what's ultimately going to fix it, is people going, you know what, this little 3-pound thing, 3-pound muscle, but between the 6 inches in my head, between the 6 inches between my ears is what's going to get me to and through. And when people start investing in that, because if a hard-headed nigga from Northwest Baltimore get it, everybody. I'm hard-headed as fuck. I did so bad. People were like, oh, you're so smart. You know so much research. Nigga, I did so bad in fucking 12th grade in the first quarter. I could have failed for the whole year. I was a horrible student. It wasn't until I was 20 years old that I learned my ability to learn. That I learned that it's really easy for me to learn anything. Yeah, I think they do. Yeah, it doesn't just not water. I think all chips. Absolutely, it's not something I'm making up. This is well known for the last, I think, 20 years, 15, 20 years. You know what I'm saying? So these abortions mean a lot to people that you don't know nothing about, and it has to be spoken up, man. You don't understand. It's just a lot of sciences that people don't know nothing about. That's why I will say something like neuroscience, neurology, mirror neurons, etc.
I still think it's evil, man.
It's pure evil.
Who is me to dictate who the fuck should be in this goddamn world or not? You know, like that's why I brought out the analogy of the lifeline of the growing, not the life, but the growing stage. You know, if a 5 or 6 year old would die, they would stop their growing phase. If the fetus in the womb would be terminated, the growing stage would stop, whether it's inside the woman womb or out. So it's like y'all say, it's still life. It's still life.
It is. Yeah, it's just startling to hear some of the stuff, man. I mean, it's not startling in terms of I've never heard it before, but to keep hearing it is just crazy to me. To say that. I mean, I don't. What the fuck do y'all want me to do, bro? I don't. I'm bringing you facts. I'm not making up anything. When you look up the word child as a noun, the first word in it is fetus. It goes on to say infant, unborn, or newly born person. That's the first sentence. Half of the sentence is a baby in the womb.
As soon as that sperm hit that woman, that's a life force now.
But Dante, that's what I was telling Taz before he left. And it was me watching a video on neurology. I think I played it the other day. The most powerful thing he said, man, he said, listen, he said, when that reptilian brain is getting really pushed, and I think he said brainstem, Is it if it's when it's reacting in that fight, he's saying there is not just your one life and all of everything that you've been through. He's saying all of 300 million years of evolution is coming through as anger when I feel like I gotta defend myself. Or you put in a position where you gotta defend yourself, is what he was saying. I'm paraphrasing from what he said. So that tells you that you have been alive for 300 million years. You've always been here. People don't understand how spiritual this conversation really is. You've been here forever. Those first little creepy things that crawled out of the mud, you were that. You're a part of that. That baby you killing is 300 million years old, 400 million years old. The breath you're using is the first breath that this planet ever had. They don't stop by Earth and drop new air or new water. The water we use is the oldest water in the history of the. It's the same water from the first. The air we're using is the same water, same air from the first. The soil we're using is the same. And people just don't think like that. That shit just don't hit them.
I mean, you know, the damage been done. You know, abortion should never be used as a form of birth control.
Exactly.
Because soon as they lay down and you know, she get pregnant or what have you, you know, the damage been done. You just gotta let life take its course. You know what I mean? Because everybody is here for a reason. You know, who am I to say, no, they should be born because they ain't got a father or the mother's not capable of taking care of it. No, you know, the woman got pregnant for a reason. Just like I'm here, you here for a reason. You know, It's life. You know, the existence, the purpose of existence is life. You agree?
Indeed. Absolutely.
Hey, yeah.
Absolutely. 100% in agreement. Yeah, I appreciate everybody that came through. Appreciate Taz coming through. True. You know, you're the OG. Appreciate you, bro. I know you probably off doing something. Dante, always a pleasure having you.
Yeah, brother. I enjoy your enjoy your company, brother. Because like we need to have more conversations like this instead of dick and pussy conversations like Brother Logic would say.
Shout out to Logic.
Yes, sir.
Reese, what up? Yeah, I think that's what we're headed to eventually. Probably need to go live way more. I've been more willing to be on these panels with, and well, not even really. I've just been willing because of Hamp and because how Hamp do shit, and made me more, inclined to be on, a channel with a bunch of people. I usually just stay away from that because I don't want the wrong type of crowd, but it has been worth it because we were having dope conversations over there. So I'm doing more to work on the exposure, but be investing into the craft and doing videos. But
I think we should have more conversations about the issues that relegate to the issues that black men are having. Like one of my issues for a while is why can't black man control why can't black man control the economy in their own community? You know what I mean? Why we can't own our stores? Why we can't own our own, the supermarkets? Why can't we control the economy in our
I can answer that. I can answer that for sure.
Okay.
We don't have structure and we don't prioritize what's important. We just frivolously spend our money and that we can start there, but we gotta organize.
I agree.
My answer would be that it's because we're financially illiterate. I think literacy is going to be the key to freedom for us.
Yeah, we are. We got a ways to go because we can make Nike, we can make the rim company rich. We can make all this other pieces rich, except recycling the dollars in our own community. I've seen so many black businesses in black neighborhoods just went under and just closed because we're not supporting. We'll stand 8 hours in line for a Popeye's chicken sandwich but the black restaurant in the neighborhood that cook way better food than them, we won't even patronize it. We won't even we won't even support them. We'll take
That's a good point. That's a good point.
We'll take our dollars. We'll take our dollars in another community and make them rich, but we can't recycle the dollars in our own community.
Well, I hate to use this word, but just like race pride, when you look at other successful nationalities and things like that, what do? They support their own people. They may not agree on all the same things, but they all are focused on one purpose, and they're organized. So we need to focus on the small things so we can get to the bigger things. You know what I'm saying? It's step by step. We want to jump from step 1 to step 10, and they got their prerequisite steps in place. And so that's why we always keep running into a roadblock.
Yeah, the fundamentals, the basics, the foundations, the boring stuff. We need to get good at that. 102 minerals that the body is made out of, the 4 parts to a breath, that part. We want to run great organizations where your body is an organization, run that well.
Facts. Facts.
You went deep on me, man. You went deep.
So, and I think that's a perfect place to start. And I think that'll make us unstoppable because I think we got the greatest genes on the planet. And I think when we support those genes and that genius that is in us and talent that's in us can come through. And I think we can Michael Jordan, LeBron James, this thing as it relates to this topic.
Man, we live in 2024. We had the same opportunities, the same, mind. Like we got all the same thing. We're not different for anyone else. We can do the same thing. We just got to focus and hone in on what it is we truly want to do as a community. We all got on the same page, regardless of whatever it is. We behind by some years. A lot of different nationalities are ahead of us.
That part.
Yeah.
Because it's like when my mentor said to me, he sold me on reading books. He said, listen, reading books is like time traveling. I said, it's like time traveling. He said, yes, time traveling. He said, if it took somebody 60 years to come up with this living experience, and you can get it in 2 weeks, you just travel 60 years in 2 weeks.
Facts.
So I'm like, you know what, I'm in. So how much information can we learn to catch up? You know what I'm saying? Behind these other races that's around us, or nations and states that's around us kicking our ass.
Yeah, because man, you got other nationalities come over here, and they would get into industries, man. All kind of industries. But we are the indigenous people that was over here, the black folks. We're not in these big time industries and corporations, what have you. I can't, if I lose my job, I can't go to a factory where a black man own it or whatever. It's just, like I say, we behind when it comes to economics. We're behind.
See, but it's other parts. That's why I said the illiteracy, because we're not life literate as well, and we're not people literate. And I think, like, even what you're saying, Dante, in terms of if I lose a job, I should be able to come to my people and get on my feet. But we don't like each other, and I think we've been too scared to admit that.
It all starts with the love of self and love of your fellow man. We got to start there. That's I would say is probably the very, very first step. In regards to like trying to get towards organization and doing things as a community.
Exactly. I think we can be honest about that and be mature enough to have conversations as to why. Obviously, like I'm saying here, you got a lot of alphabet agendas. You got pedos. You know what I'm saying? You have thieves. You got liars. You know what I'm saying? You got people that the snakes and chameleons and all that shit. Like these type of people that are just act like they're your friend. It's legitimate gripes, legitimate reasons. You know what I'm saying? People been hurt by their own parents. People been hurt by family members,
acquaintances, associates.
Yeah, it's legitimate reasons. And I think, like I always be telling people about religion, like don't be mad at religion because you can protect yourself from other people. That book never jumped off the table and hit you. And the point being is that people have a hard time protecting themselves from other people. And it really messes with their confidence. You know what I'm saying? So I think I've been given a leg up on a lot of that confidence thing because I've always been trained to look at people as something that you potentially hurt, for money. And I've looked at people as something. I've never looked at them as a threat. I look at them as a threat, but not like I'm more of a threat to them than they are to me. That's basically how I've been raised. So I think having that perspective allows me to think in a way that's different, but other people don't come from that perspective. Other people are afraid of other people, because rightfully so. And some shit is unjustified. Some shit is just you heard a bunch of sob stories and bad stories and you terrified, but we don't like each other and we're afraid of each other. I'm talking about us, right?
I would agree.
Yes, we lack agency amongst black men.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
I think we need to be honest about that and have that. And again, that right there, Dante, that specific thing right there. And I'm just amongst men, not even about the children, not about the elders, not about the women, none of that relationship, just us. We need to have that conversation, be able to, facilitate that, why we don't like each other. We kind of say it as a little fuck off statement, but it's something that needs to be had.
Yes, because black men that have opportunity, I'm gonna say the black men that have opportunity. They don't go through joint ventures and when it comes to business with each other. They'll go to the other nations and do joint ventures with them. Instead of I'm gonna use Shaquille O'Neal as an example. He does. That's all he does is do joint ventures with Papa John's or a lot of corporations. He do joint ventures, but I ain't never known for him doing joint ventures when it comes to his own people. You know what I mean?
Oh wow.
But can I say one thing about that? What if you do want to work with your people, but you also got to think from a business perspective, like, are they going to support it? Like when we always have our business in our communities and things like that, do the people support us, or like I think someone mentioned earlier, like, do they support other nationalities and their business? That's the problem that I brought up. That's the problem. We don't. We support our own. We lack agency. Like we're instead of. I think it's a mindset thing, though. I think that's what I really think. It's just a mindset.
Yeah.
Instead of supporting the shoe store that the brother owned in the neighborhood, we'll go to the white man's mall and spend money there.
And Amazon and shit.
And think about that. You supporting your own oppression in a sense. You can't assume that because you're giving these people their money, they're gonna act in your best interest. They're gonna act in what's best for them. So I mean, you really can't get mad at me. Like I tell people a lot of times, man, like it ain't got to be violence or marching and all that other stuff. We have economic power. Like when you think about who spends the most money, it's us, and we have to pick and choose where we spend our money and who we choose to support. But like we just blindly spend our money and blindly support people and expect them to turn around and have us in their best, have our plight or whatever the case may be in their best in their interest. They don't care about that.
Exactly. And that's one of the ways you fight inflation is like when you bring $1 into our community, how many times can it flip? Flip meaning how many times could this $1 pass through hands and serve the community? You know what I'm saying? That's how you, and that's the problem. If we can get that to 25, maybe 50, maybe we put the value on our dollar, on what it means to us.
Compare that to how many times it circulate through other communities. It'll go through a couple times, plenty of times for the community. You got to think about that. Like they'll flip it, put into another investment or do something else, before they fully relinquish that money. So you brought up a point right there. That was a bingo state right there. Because if we can support one black business, they can flip that and go do it and open up another business on the other side of town and keep opening up businesses. But they can't do that if we ain't supporting it.
Yeah, people want to hurry up and flex. Like, nah, just build outlets. You know what I'm saying? But again, I think so. What I'm gonna do, I don't know, Dante, if you want to be on the panel, let me know. Hit me up on IG or whatever, or email me. But I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna ask a few brothers. Let's have that conversation. I got a few in mind. But we're gonna be on. We probably more likely do here, cam up, and have a conversation about why we don't like each other, and how to fix it. Because we can talk all this building shit all day. We don't like each other. You know what I'm saying? And it's easy, like I'm even saying, get a bunch of people that do like each other and have the conversation. But we got to start somewhere.
Man, count me into that. I wouldn't mind doing that.
Oh yeah, look, yeah, we I got you because it makes sense. So like I said, just because it was us here that generated it, I think that's the next thing we'll do. Have that conversation. So I asked a few brothers, try to get a panel of 10, 8 to 10, and then have that conversation a while.
One thing I will say is we probably gotta have like on point moderation. You know, like I said, a lot of times where people's trying to express the ideas, man, we gotta have respect for each other and give each other the space to kind of hash out whatever it is we gotta say. Let them rock, and then, like I said, take turns. That's the only way we're gonna have a productive conversation. We can't be yelling over each other and everything like that. That's kind of productive to like the whole purpose of it, you know. So we gotta work on that, and you know, just allow each other to talk and you know, actually have a real conversation about this.
Yeah, I think it's one of the cornerstones to moving. You know, having a progressive conversation, because it could be something. It could be something about what we talk about to spark it. You know, what else would be missing? You know, what else would be missing? Because I've never thought about that. I've never thought about that to just now. Like, yeah, nigga, we don't like each other. Like, it's kind of important. Like, we don't. I don't think that's debatable. That, and also we don't trust each other.
Yep, and we're afraid of each other. You forgot that part.
Yeah, and we're afraid of each other. And I think like I said earlier, some of it's legitimate. Go ahead.
For good reason, though, in some ways, like, you know, but we shouldn't be afraid of wrong people, man, in all honesty. Like, you know, we gotta, you know, like you said, pinpoint what certain things are, the issues are, and let's find a way to figure it out. We ain't always agree on everything, but, you know, like, we gotta be able to agree on the most important things, and, you know, find a way to implement these things and make it happen. Like, you know, every great movement starts with just a conversation. Then after that, it's action. You know, actually doing the work. So that's just, you know, my thoughts on that.
So True said he said I want you guys on my next panel. So y'all definitely go subscribe. You know, we
tell True to put his link up.
Yeah, I'm about to put it in the back for y'all too, because I just realized that. Like,
when he going on? He going on right now or later on? Like, give us the time. I'll show up.
Yeah, well, True, if you hear me, just put in like text. If you can hear us, text or something, or say something. Just put it like you was on in the chat. Just put it in the chat one time. It could be tomorrow or something like that. But I'm gonna put it in the back for y'all right now. Pause. That was crazy. I gotta drop myself down. I'm gonna put it in the back for y'all. Wow, I'm out of control.
Very poor choice of words.
Yeah, I gotta relax. I was tripping. Yeah, I had to pause on that. That wasn't good. That channel. That's correct. I just clicked it. Yeah, I appreciate it. Is that the one? Oh, you come on a different one. Okay. Oh yeah, that's not the one you were doing the show on. Although he was commenting and it wasn't that, right? Shit, I'm tripping. My bad. Hold on. Hey, True. You got to put your actual channel. Listen, I was bugging. I had to collect myself.
Was that the right link? Was that the right link? I subscribed to it. Was it the right link?
That's the one he's using now. I don't know how the subscribers went. I don't know that. I don't think.
Well, I pushed the notification button, so
we found it.
That it, I'll get it.
No, it's not his channel. That's his channel. It's his, but it's not the one he be going live on. Let me find it. Appreciate Freezy for coming through a little earlier. We was in the middle of a conversation. Jill out Jay, she came through. Appreciate you. I'm looking through all my what's the name. I got so many channels that I'm subscribed to. It's crazy. and my son and subscribe to some child channels on my account. Oh my gosh, boy. Golly. Being a dad.
I feel you, brother.
It's just,
I feel you, man.
you love them so much. They just be doing the most. And you find out in times like this, you just gotta just take the L.
Blessings to the young king, man. Blessings.
Yeah, definitely blessings to all the babies. They make it possible to be great.
They the future, man. We gotta protect them, man, and make sure they being brought up the right way so they can be the leaders in the future. Our future leaders, rather.
Yeah, man, it's that's the other part, man. It's dope as fuck being a dad, especially when you got the right stuff, right education, right approach, understanding how the brain works, understanding what babies need. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's a dope experience when they get older and they start to give you back what you've been given in terms of the tenderness and the love and the
appreciation.
That part, but then watching them become their own person, and that person is a person that you like. If I didn't even know you, I would like you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just dope as well.
Eventually, man, your child gonna become a better version of yourself if you're doing it the right way. I want my son to be better than me. It's some things I didn't have the opportunity to have or experience, and I'm in the position to make sure he has that. So, essentially, it's like you having a chance to raise yourself all over again. And I think everybody should be raising their child like they can be potentially the next great thing, whatever that may be. So.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the whole goal.
Always get them when they knee high. Always instill install what you gonna install into them when they knee high, because they're like a blank data disk. Whatever you put it in, that's how they're gonna be when they grow up.
That's it.
Yep. I believe when parents acknowledge that fact, man, they'll probably be a little more conscious of what it is they transmit to their child and how they raise them and things like that. A lot of times they just raise their child to be just like them as they are now, instead of wanting them to be better than what they are or could be. So.
All right, it's in the back now. It's the right one now. You got the other one. I think like extra on the users, but that got 5,000 subscribers and shit. So.
I'm about to say the other one. I was like, is this the right one?
Yeah. All right, some of the damn troll ones. Yeah, so Cobain, you're out of here, buddy.
Shout out to the trolls.
You're out of here.
Got trolls.
Absolutely.
Starve them.
You'll find out how many people got issues. I never knew how many people had issues in this world until I got on the internet, man. What
it is, I feel like people don't know how to express their opinion, man, with all the extra stuff. Like I said again, we're not always going to agree on everything, but be able to articulate your point, and if you can't stand on it, man, just take in the feedback what you're getting as far as changing the narrative or changing like how you think. That's the problem. I think people come in, they have biased perspectives, and standing on what it is that they believe, and even if it's wrong. And I feel like that's not a good way to first come into a conversation, and to, after being presented with facts and things, you still think that way. It's like you don't change your perspective.
Yeah. Indeed.
Got coming to everything unbiased, man. Like be coming to a conversation looking to be proven wrong, not to be proven right. Everybody got different perspectives. You may learn something from somebody,
As soon as you hurl insults at somebody, you already lost.
I didn't like that, man. That's my biggest thing. We all men here. We ain't got to do all that. Like, we can just be like, hey, man, I disagree, or whatever case may be. But all the other stuff, it's like it's not manly, in my opinion.
Happens a lot. Let's space, man. All right, fellas. I'm about to go chill. Relax.
It's Saturday. I hope everybody chill.
This is pretty good.
Hope everybody have a best Saturday. I'm just lay on my ass and just relax, because they've been working me hard at my job, working me like a human slave. So I'm gonna relax.
Hold it down, bro.
Yeah.
You got it. You got
I
that.
think Dante, I think Sharon's still alive. There's a few people I think is alive at this time. So let me look. Let's send y'all somewhere. Sharon cool. I ain't subscribed to his channel yet, but he alright.
Yeah.
You gotta earn my sub.
You got to earn your sub, huh?
You gotta earn my sub. Like, I don't cause your shit gonna keep coming up there. He got like 105 people on there. He's still alive.
Yeah, always good to be particular who you listening to, man.
I always hit the like button. Though. I ain't subscribed yet.
Yeah, support, but
you agree that you are what you consume?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I watch what I take in. Pause. Yeah.
Judged by the company you keep.
Absolutely.
Hey, it's multifaceted, man. It's you can gotta protect, man, what you listen to, what you hear, what you eat, all that.
It's actually a good conversation today. Scam. You might want to go back over and listen to it. It's pretty dope.
Scam.
All right, so Dante, any last words? Closing words before we get up out of here?
Oh, not. I don't have any, but I'll just say, I enjoy your brother's company today. It's been a constructive conversation today, and that's how we should be having it. That's how majority of these conversations should be held on YouTube, especially in black spaces. And like I say, you brothers have a blessed Saturday.
All right, Dante, appreciate you, bro. Peace. Truth, you there, True? I know you said you was in the back. Okay, no, just go ahead.
Yeah, well, before I get out of here, man, I just want to say I'm appreciative for being here. Appreciate the chat. Just want to shout out two people, Alexander X and Are You Amused. Appreciate y'all tuning in and rocking with us. It started off a little rough, but I think that we put some things on the table that will cause some people to, think about a lot of things that they may originally thought and maybe change their perspective in some way. And yeah, man, this is I think overall, as we got closer to the end of the conversation, it was very productive. And yeah, I definitely appreciate this dialogue, brother.
Oh man, man, you're always welcome. Definitely. Look, I'm staying in touch with you so we can
yes,
put
sir.
that together.
Hey, I'll do this more often for sure.
Yeah, definitely, man. We need to because you've been sharp for years. I definitely appreciate you rocking with me.
Yeah, brother. It's always love.
definitely, man. So yeah. I'm gonna put that together. I'm gonna holler at a couple guys. That sounds crazy. I'm gonna holler at a couple guys. Wow. I gotta drop my stuff.
You good? Yeah, I would love to tap in, man. For sure.
Very poor choice of words.
Yeah, I was tripping. So I'm gonna holler at a few at these YouTubers in the space, see if they want to have this conversation. I think it was a great idea in terms of
Yeah, keep me posted, man. I wouldn't mind jumping in on that. I like the type of conversation like this where we kind of trying to move towards something instead of just arguing and shit.
Absolutely. All right, broski, I appreciate you. I'm about to close out.
All right,
yeah. Peace. It's long. Yeah, man, I'm just gonna close straight out, man. You know what I say, man. It ain't but two classes, man. Never been three. You have a world class or you outclass. And the question is not which class you want to live in. The question is which class are the ones coming behind you deserve for you to die in. On your feet, on your knees, respect the craft. Noble.
All right. I'm sorry, I got lost in the train of thought of just all that goodness I just heard. Washed.
Like we weren't supposed to come up with something this clean. Like something happened.
Oh my goodness.
We didn't do this because we like you. We did this because we are you.
Boom, the world class.